You can.
Oh, join in. I'll see. It's a live. Oh, we live now.
Yeah, but ain't nobody on there. But
What are we on? Or what are we on right now? Did the thumbnail
YouTube,
go out?
yeah, YouTube,
Hey, come on,
Rumble,
people. Let's
and
go.
Twitter. I finna put us on TikTok right now.
Yeah, do that. We just want to come talk to us. Come talk to us. Let's go. Hey, we can even throw in things, little videos or whatever. Just react. Just talk about things. What's going on, people? Y'all know it's uncomfortable truth. You know, Mitch and Kane. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Kane and Mitch. You know, Alabama and Arkansas. Two southern guys. You know, that's what's up. What y'all think about what's going on in Cincinnati? Come on, I know it's some thoughts. Hey, we just jumping on. See what the weather's like. See how we rolling. That's all. See, we sporting the Crimson Bros network. You know.
All right, I
Uh,
think we're good over there. I think I got
okay, we
everybody.
good.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
TikTok, we got Rumble,
oh, that's
we
what's
got
up.
Twitch, and we got YouTube.
Shout out,
You
shout
know,
out, shout out. You
guarantee
know.
ain't nobody. Well, we got two people on right now from
Okay.
YouTube. So what was you saying, man? You said what was the thoughts on
Shoot.
the Cincinnati joint?
Hey, was it justified? Some people say, yeah, beat them down to the ground. Come on now.
But do you even know, even if that was the case, do you even know what transpired? Like what caused the whole situation?
I
I
ain't
mean,
got to know, Kay.
I heard. Look, bro. I
Yep.
heard that. Yeah, it may be some N words thrown around there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he may have got slapped. Once you know jump on there and slap somebody, then yeah, you out of bounds.
You catch them
Guaranteed.
hands, them
Yeah,
paws. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, and I, defending yourself, man. By all means, please do. You know what I mean? By all means, you have to. But like I say, man, everybody else joining in just to join in. Just this
Hey,
is opportunity to jump somebody.
no mas. When is enough enough? You know? And why
Well.
is it that, even back in the day, let's say Boys in the Hood, and when we was, young Thundercats running around,
Mhm.
people used to, man, I stomped it. They couldn't wait till somebody go down so they could stomp. They want to see that. They want to see that right there.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But that
You
can
know,
really get you though, man. I'm
yeah,
telling you, man. You
take
could go
somebody's
down
life.
for something like that.
Yo,
You really
yeah.
can.
Come
You
on
really
now.
can, man. Because oh my god, I just I don't know. I don't know how y'all
Mm.
feel about that. How y'all feel about the whole of Cincinnati? I think they got like at least 3 of them right now.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Culprits,
It might
you
be
know.
five, but yeah, we know
It's
three
5 in all. I
confirmed.
think.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's 5 in
Shoot.
all, and maybe
It
more.
look like,
Maybe
hey,
more.
it look like it was more than 10
Yeah,
legs
do. Yeah.
stomping. Hey, come
Oh
on
yeah.
now.
Oh, hey, did
Yeah.
y'all see the guy that did the people's elbow? The rock, the people's elbow on that dude.
Hey,
I mean,
ca-
he just came flying. I was like, oh my god,
can't
they doing too much. That's too
who
much.
does that? Hey, you will not do that in a fight, people. You ain't got time to lay out and
Uh
drop
huh.
down. No.
Oh yeah, they know he was down, so they was like, oh, I got him again. Let's get him again. That's
And
why they
that's a
did that.
and that's a person that can't even fight back to do something like that, to feel
Yeah,
comfortable
yeah,
enough to
yeah,
do that right there, the people's elbow and come down. Was that
yeah.
the elbow of justice?
I don't know.
No. Come on. No.
I don't think so.
Come
I don't
on.
think so. I
No.
don't think so. Yeah,
No.
it's crazy,
No.
man. People will. I hate that people will jump into these little fights and stuff like that, and then think that it's justified because of a racial slur or just because those two individuals may have a little spitter spat. Does that mean you need to jump in and stomp
Hey.
somebody else out? I guarantee the people that jumped in that want to stomp somebody, I guarantee
What's that?
they will definitely go down
Oh
just
yeah,
by
if they
running
if they
in
catch them.
because it wasn't a threat to them. You know
No,
that.
no.
Everybody knows that.
But look. When my brothers, and then you can say, when my brothers in charge, that's my fam right there. That's another black person that just got smacked. So I'm finna help out.
Okay.
No, not right now. Because let's say this, people that's going by, checking us out, all that stuff. If that was at the gas station, man, you see somebody, they squabbling, they sit down on
Yeah.
the West Coast squabbling,
Yeah.
man, you're not jumping in. You're not
No.
finna try to break it up
No.
because you might not be here the next day.
Yeah. That's the reason why people don't do
Come
that,
on.
because we see that all the time. You
Yeah.
see that. You definitely see the little fights that happen at the mall, at the gas station, on the streets, whatever. You see all these different little fights or whatever.
Oh,
But you ain't jumping in then. So why you want to jump in now?
man.
I,
You
I
feeling that
mean,
urge?
I don't
Hey,
know, man. I don't know. It's what y'all think about it. Put it in the comments, man. If y'all here and y'all just
yeah,
trying to jump in or whatever and say hi or whatever, those individuals
yeah.
that are on here, man, where y'all from, man?
Send us an invite. Can he come on? Let us see
Yeah,
what's
man.
up.
If they
Hey,
want to, if they want
we
to,
down.
yeah, if
Hey,
they want to, definitely.
all right.
But yeah, guaranteed, man. Where y'all from? Let us know in the chat.
Yeah.
In the chat, let us know.
Let us know how your day was. Anything. We just want to talk. That's it. We just talking. That's
Yeah, that's
it.
it. That's it. That's
Ain't
it.
nothing else going on.
What's on your mind? It's midweek or end of the midweek, really.
Yeah.
Was
Hey,
it crazy today at work, or was it just, how was your work day? Was it just chill?
I want to know too. Speaking of work,
Yeah.
people how do y'all feel when you get up and going into work? Is it, man, darn it, I gotta go back in there? Are you tired of just going back in there? Are you sick and tired of going back to your job? Or are
Yeah.
you pretty excited about going into work? You
Mhm.
like what you do, because I met only one person, this lady that where I work. She comes into work, she is always smiling. She loves her job.
Yeah.
She's doing what she feels as though she's meant to do.
Yeah.
So shout out to her. She's a nurse or whatever. She watches from time to time, but she is smiling those teeth every morning. And it made me think when I'm out there, hey, why are you smiling all the time?
Mhm.
What's going on? First of all, I'm alive and I love doing what I'm doing. I've been doing it for so long, but I love discovering
Yeah.
new things.
Yeah.
So are y'all like that? Because I know some days, man, I gotta go back in. I have those days. So what about y'all? Let us know. What
Yeah.
about you, gang? You love going in every day and all of that?
Well, depending on the actual job, some jobs is, that I had in the past. Yeah, I just hated it, but I did it because it needed to be done. That was my
Okay,
thing.
okay,
But
okay, okay.
I don't think I ever had a job that I felt like, man, I'm glad I'm here today. I look forward to it. I get up early and get ready.
Ah,
I've never had a job
ooh,
just like that.
man, that
And
would
and
be
and, and I'm actually, I guess you would say that I would be jealous of the person that actually does that. You know what I mean?
oh
That
man.
actually has a job that they just love. A lot of
Yes.
times, and I know some people is kind of crazy or whatever, but like I say, it would be nice. It would be nice to have something like that. I've never had that. But in the chat, man, what about y'all job? Y'all love to go to work? It's midweek.
Mm.
Let us know in the chat, man. Put it in the chat, man. What y'all had a good day at work, or y'all at work right now? Y'all at break? Y'all y'all looking at your phone right now? Y'all supposed
Mm.
to be working, but y'all on
Uh-oh.
the phone.
Hey, what about them people doing them TikToks? Come on. You can't be a nurse, okay, in the break room doing
Mhm,
TikTok videos and do his little
mhm.
TikTok dance. Come on. I need you to
Oh, they
take
do
care
it.
of me.
They do it
Yes.
now, but they gotta have a break too. I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
They
Uh,
gotta have a break sometime too. Especially if you're in the hospital or something like that. They gotta have a break. Sometimes they can just sit back and just chill and kind of get release some of that stress that they have throughout the day. Because it doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes it's a go, 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 go. You know what I mean?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, man.
Yeah.
But
Guarantee.
man, I want to know your plans. If you have anything planned, any trips, because the Crimson Bros, we
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 stay
do
on. Yeah.
believe in going. You know, we work hard, but we're gonna go out and do something. We're
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
go. I don't care if we just
Well,
gotta go to Puerto
what did
Rico.
what yeah, that's what we did recently back in June, right? We went out to Puerto Rico, and I hope you guys checked out some of the podcasts. We recorded a few podcast episodes there in Puerto Rico, and we shot a video. Young
Yes.
TNT. Now TNT wanted to
Ah,
do a little
shout out.
video, and he was a part of the actual podcast too. So yeah, we had a good time, man. If you check us out on YouTube, man, check out some of those episodes back in June or whatever. Yes, guaranteed. And
Oh
it's
yeah.
all about, you know, being at a club and being old and 50-50 in a relationship, and you'll see it on there. Just check us out, man. I think it's kind of interesting, and I would like y'all take on some of the topics that we put out there, man.
Oh
Definitely.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Look,
Oh
look,
yeah.
look,
Oh
look,
yeah.
people. Look, and I had a topic. Hey, y'all
What was
see
your?
these grades? Good gracious.
Yeah.
Hey, we was out in Puerto Rico, loving it. Shout out
Mm-hmm.
to La Placita. Okay, Roger that.
La Placita.
Yes.
I remember that.
But man, I
I
looked
remember that.
around, and I mean, just beautiful people everywhere. The atmosphere is crazy, right?
Yeah.
I looked around. I said, "Dang, Mister oldest person up in the club." I mean, wow.
Mm.
I mean, have you felt that way? You know,
Mm. We
and it
we
seemed
may
like
have a couple people that's on here be like, man, yeah,
ah,
turn that music down. It's too loud, man.
no, I ain't say it like that. Hey, Mitch, get down and he'll dance. Hey, he'll get down. But I just saw, oh man,
Yeah. Yeah.
goodness gracious. But it's all good. It's
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah, yeah,
mm,
definitely,
mm.
definitely, man. I want to know where in the chat, man, y'all guys, man, where y'all from? Where y'all at? Let
Yeah,
us
hit
know.
us
Let
up.
us know. Oh, we got
Yeah.
one. We got a couple of them. Hold on. We got I'm
Okay.
up here playing around. Hey,
Weggy,
what's up?
Weggy Meggy, let's go. What's up? What's up? Where you at?
I didn't even see these. I miss you, Wiggy.
Look,
Mm.
yes. Look, she talking about they talking about
Job and passionate.
passionate. I want a job that I look forward to getting up in the morning. I only know one person, like I said. Ah, Wake Megan said they supposed to be working.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what's up. Hey, let's go. Oh, that's what's
Oh,
up.
hey. That's what's up,
Yeah.
man. Guarantee, guarantee. So where is everybody from? Where if you're working right now, what are you doing? Tell me what you're doing. You're just chilling. You're taking your
Come
break,
on.
or you just your job doesn't require that much attention, so you just kind of you can multitask because that's what
Take
some people will say. I can
take a break
multitask.
with us. Oh man, nah. I can't
Oh yeah.
be on a computer and then I got one of my partners. She be doing her job,
Mm-hmm.
but she be watching Netflix too. At the same, I can't do it. I can't do it. Hey, that's what I'm talking
Australia.
about. Yeah, I don't
That's
have an
what's up.
accent to do that
That's
with
what's up.
Australia. Yes, maybe we need to go to Australia,
We
down
haven't been
under.
there. We
We
haven't
haven't
been
been
there.
out down. We
Crimson
haven't
Bros
been
need to
there.
go there. We need to go there.
We
I
got to
want to.
consider that, bruh.
Yeah, yeah. I would definitely go, man. We could definitely go, man. If you want
Wake
to,
and Megan, we might have to hook up, get information, but we might need to take a trip.
yeah,
You know.
I'm cool with it, man. Because I'm all about getting these stamps.
Oh
Get these
yes,
stamps. I'm
come
all
on.
about it, man. Guarantee. I'm about it. So you
We
just
not afraid.
you just let me know when you can do it. I'm ready. I'm ready to do it,
Oh, and I ain't got time for those kangaroos. I done seen it on YouTube. Hey, come
man.
on, they cock diesel. Let's go.
Hey, so
Yeah.
Weggy Meggy, Australia, where should we go if we do go there? What city should we visit?
Oh,
Guaranteed.
is it
What
gonna be
city?
Melbourne? Yes, traveling fulfills the heart. Yes, it
Yes,
does.
of course, of course. What cities you think though? You know what I mean? What you said, Melbourne? Is that what you said?
Yeah, everybody they'll say Melbourne.
Is
But
that
Australia got some of the most poisonous
what?
insects,
Oh, really?
snakes. Oh
Really?
yeah, essentially yes. We can make it. I'm telling the truth or
Oh,
whatever. Yeah, you can't just be
okay.
playing around out there now.
So
Hey,
you
you got.
can't go on one of those. I think they have like. Do they have like safaris or anything
Oh
like
yeah,
that?
they have tours, but you got to be
Tours and stuff.
careful. If you go to Australia, you need see
Yeah,
Melbourne
it's
and
Sydney.
Sydney.
Okay, I
Let's
heard of Sydney.
go.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
let's
yeah, yeah.
go.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Those
okay.
are the major cities. I think isn't it in Sydney where they have, we always see that view in movies, the building that's on the waterfront, and they have those different cuts in them. I think
Mhm.
maybe 4 or 5 different cuts. It's always in a lot of different movies when they have a picture of something in Australia. So I
Oh,
think that's Sydney.
that's
Yeah,
probably is Sydney the capital or is it Melbourne? What is
more natural scenes. We just have a heap of desert. It's no
it?
joke out there. No, hey, it's no joke.
I was thinking it was
What?
nice. I guess New Zealand is better as far as in scenery, right? That's next to Australia.
Close. Yes, yes, yes. But
Uh,
you're right, because they do have.
mhm.
Oh, okay, that's Sydney Opera House. What I was talking about.
Okay, that's what
Okay,
you was talking about. Okay.
Roger that. Okay, that's what's up.
Hmm.
Well, Maggie here. What about New Zealand? Have you been there? Because Kane was saying, okay, They already said it. It's
New
beautiful.
Zealand's beautiful. Yep, yep.
Hey, not saying we'll bypass it. Yeah,
No,
the greenery. I said, hey, we might.
that's what I heard. That's what I
Yeah,
heard because I know they do movies. They be shooting movies out there too,
yeah. Maybe we
right?
need to go
Yeah,
out. New Zealand.
that's like the best scenery for certain movies or whatever. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
man, that's cool. Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind doing it, man. I know
Yeah.
that's a long flight though. How long is the flight? Have you, Weggy Meggy, have you been to the U.S. before? Have you been there?
Hey.
You were born there. Okay, okay.
Hey, and I think let me see. What's the name?
Australia's second home. Okay, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up.
UFC fighters. He
Mhm.
resides. He's from Africa, but I think he resides in New Zealand.
Oh,
Uh
really?
yeah,
UFC?
yeah. UFC. I can't think of his name right now. That's crazy.
Hmm.
But yeah, New Zealand is a beautiful place. So maybe we need to put that on the list too.
I guess if we go there, we
Wait a
need to
minute.
go ahead and do both.
Yeah.
I've been to the States twice. Okay. How
That's
long
what
was that flight? Where'd you
yeah.
go? Where'd you go? Did you go to,
Don't
the
just say
typical
New
New
York,
York? Yeah,
no
that's where
Florida.
everybody goes,
Come
right?
on. Come on.
New York, maybe Cali. Well, Cali be even farther, but oh my God. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Like, how long was that flight though? That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like, I think that would be pretty long just to, I mean, you can get up and go to sleep and wake up and eat for so long, but geez.
All right. Watch movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was long.
Uh-huh. Yeah, 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 definitely. Oh man. Oh
Hey,
man.
man, that sounds like
Oh
one of
man.
our flights when we was
Oh,
going over to the desert or whatever.
oh,
Come on,
oh
18
yeah.
hours.
18, man. I don't even know if I can. I just don't know if I could do that though.
Oh no,
18
I could
hours?
do that. Come on now.
18
The
hours?
Crimson Bros can do that. Weggy
Ooh.
Mega did it. We
But,
could do it. Come on
but,
now.
but do we need to stop somewhere in between, right? And
We
just
will
chill.
stop somewhere. Yeah. We
Yeah,
ain't chilling for no day. We good. Oh,
California,
Virginia. Hey.
Virginia, okay,
Hey,
Nevada,
Kane.
okay, okay.
Hey.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah. All right. Shout out to V.
Where okay.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, I like the States.
Is it a lot different?
Qatar. You've been to Qatar.
Ah, yeah,
You've been to
yeah,
Qatar. Yeah, I know you've been to Qatar.
into
I ain't
Qatar. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Hmm.
Hmm. Oh yeah,
Guaranteed.
but look, you know what? You said something about the desert, but look, there's
What's
places
up?
in Afghanistan that's beautiful. You have that desert, and then you come to a lush area that has a
Mhm.
water flow. Greenery is there. I mean, when it snows, going up in the mountains, it's beautiful up there. You
Yeah,
know,
so I ain't never
all of
been to
these places.
Afghanistan though. So I ain't never been to Afghanistan. I
Is
was
it
in
like that in Iraq though?
no, it's just desert. I mean, you got when I was in Iraq, man, it was flat, it was sandy, it
Yeah,
was certain areas that had little irrigation. So you seen the
yeah,
green,
Blue War.
you
Yeah,
seen a little bit or whatever, but for the most part, everything was flat and it was just a hot box, man. There ain't
yeah.
no mountains. I ain't see no mountains, none of that stuff.
Oh yeah, we got
No, brother.
Afghanistan. Come
No.
on now.
No.
But you know what? It's places now we talk about now Crimson Bros. We talk about because we do a lot of traveling outside of the United States, but it's places in the United States I still haven't been to the Grand Canyons.
Me
I
neither.
still would like to go and with my sons and
Mhm.
take them to the Grand Canyon, even though they grown now, but we haven't did that type of trip or whatever.
Mhm.
Uh, it's beautiful places in the states. We always concentrating overseas, and people we do
Mhm.
preach, get out and do something. You don't have to
Yeah.
go overseas
Yeah.
every time. It's places right here in the United States that we can go. That's beautiful. That's lovely. You just did a couple of different things, as far as ATVing when out
Oh
in
yeah, yeah,
Virginia or whatever.
yeah. In
Yeah,
Virginia, yep, yep.
it
They
was
did some
beautiful.
ATVing up
Yeah.
in the hills of Luray, Virginia. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was actually pretty nice, and just recently came back from Las Vegas for the 4th of July. Yeah, man,
Haven't been out to
it was
Las
nice.
Vegas yet.
Yeah,
I haven't been out
guarantee.
there yet. Yeah.
Yeah, that's oh, I'm telling you.
And
Uh
hey,
oh.
let's go. Hey, I might have to take this off. It's the uncomfortable truth, Weggy Maggie. Let's go. Look, the thoughts on Donald Trump. I'm gonna go ahead and go in on me.
Ooh,
Okay.
let's hear it, bro.
Donald Trump, it was our, everybody knows our president. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Whether you like him or not, he my president. I was in the military, so I'm always gonna respect whoever the president is.
True, true,
If I
true.
voted for him or not, I cannot say that's your president. No, that's
Mhm.
that's our president. Okay.
Yeah.
Just with some of the things he's trying to do, I think as far as you're talking about with the immigration, I think that Donald Trump, he tried to tackle too many things at one time. So it all got congested, convoluted, meaning that he was coming down with so many different things at one time that he wanted to do. People wasn't ready. The government doesn't work like that. I'm gonna sign this, and we got to make it happen. As far
Well,
as
well,
immigration
well.
and the job, Kane, we both know we work in the government that we know it don't
Yeah.
happen immediately. So it was confusing.
I,
The things that he's trying to do,
well,
I think, are good.
I
Some of the
get it.
things I
I get
think
it.
are
You're just
good,
not
but
used
it's
to
just
it, is
too
what you're
much at
saying.
one time. The government is not used to it. You know that.
And you, because
Yeah.
you're saying the same thing. Agree with your stance. Okay. Yeah, you're saying the same thing. Like it's too it's too much. It's too much too quickly or
Yeah,
whatever.
just
But however,
uh-huh.
I think things need to be done. I mean, yes,
I
you
agree.
have he made all these promises and he's living up to them. I think so. I
Yeah.
think you can't say like, man, he didn't say he was gonna do that. Man, I wasn't
Hey,
expecting that. You cannot say that. You
Kane,
cannot say that with him.
pause for 1 second. People are not used to that though.
Mm-hmm.
The presidents always say things, politicians always say things, but we
Yeah.
might not see it.
Yeah.
We actually, everything he said, I agree with you 100% on that. He started doing day one.
Yes.
And
Yes.
and where you may, you're gonna have to subscribe and look at us because we was trying to get in
Oh
to
yeah.
see
Yeah.
the
Inauguration.
the inauguration,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
medical difficulties. Kane fell and hurt his
No.
ankle, so we
Negative.
weren't able to
Negative.
get into there. But we waited for hours
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
that
We was
line.
trying to get
Oh yeah,
into the arena where he was supposed to be
yeah.
just doing the signing of the different
Yeah.
executive orders and stuff like that. The actual, where he was going to be inaugurated, we wasn't getting in there because that was a small area in the Capitol.
Oh yeah.
Or whatever. We wasn't getting in there, but he was going to after that, do a little parade and then come right down there. But we couldn't even get in. It was crazy. It was a madhouse, but it was still cool. And it's interesting if you get a chance to look at some of those videos and shorts on our shorts channel too. But we was just talking about all the things that we, had to overcome to get, to that entrance or whatever. It was just so much stuff that we was going through. I'm telling you. But okay. I appreciate it.
You take it
Hey,
easy.
before you go, what time is it there in Australia? I'm curious. What time is it there? Because he said the boss is calling. She may he or she may say something. But yeah, definitely, man. Guarantee. So what else is on everybody's mind? Let's talk, man. Let's talk.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
Oh, wait, Meg, man, she was just, from Australia. I mean, oh brother. Oh, that right there. Being from that far and being able to, join us and conversate
And
and
Kane, where are we streaming from? What different platforms?
Oh yeah, we on right now. We're streaming on YouTube and on Twitch and on Rumble and on TikTok. So yeah, we're on all these platforms and
Join us.
yeah, join us, man. In the chat, in the comments, man. Where you from? Where you from? Where you at? What y'all want to
Oh
talk about
yeah,
this evening?
because
You know?
it's nothing too much that's off limits. Okay, it's the uncomfortable truth. Um, what do you believe in? What's your beliefs? Oh, it's all good. It is all good. Just shout
Yeah,
out
yeah.
to
Ain't nobody gonna, and no one's gonna say anything crazy,
no.
disrespect. Cause I just don't believe in that. I mean, I get it. I might have a different opinion than you do, and
Oh
vice
yeah,
versa, or whatever. But I don't. All I do is ask questions. And
that's it.
what's so crazy about me asking questions is that get people kind of upset to
Oh
question
yeah.
them of what they just said.
No.
What's wrong with
Well,
that?
well, people don't like to be
Challenged?
to challenge, and then you might have to explain yourself. Really, you might really have to explain what are you talking about. Hi, I'm from Flagstaff, Arizona. You guys,
Az.
hey, we appreciate it. We
What's up, Josh?
appreciate it.
What's up,
Hey,
Josh?
and then Arizona is another place
Hmm.
that we may go to. Arizona, and I still want to go to Denver, man. I still think it's
I've been to
beautiful
Denver. I've been
country
to
out
Denver.
there.
I've
Yeah,
been
but
out
I
there to
want to
Denver. I ain't
do.
never been to Arizona though.
It's a
I never.
jacket that I want to wear. I need some cold weather. It's
Oh,
a
you want
jacket.
to?
Yeah,
Oh, you trying to
yeah,
do some skiing and all that good stuff?
yeah. At least snowboarding. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, okay.
Mitch, yeah, I like it. Yes, yes.
Ain't nothing wrong
Mm-hmm.
with that. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I've
Oh
been to
yeah.
Denver, and Denver's nice, man. Denver's
Okay.
nice, and
Okay.
being up in those high mountains and things of that
Yeah,
nature.
they say the air truly different.
Oh
I mean,
man,
it's gonna take
man,
your
you
breath
start
away.
to
Is
you
it
start to
for
feel it.
real?
Yes, even as you
Mm,
driving up, you know what I mean.
yeah.
Yeah, you feel the popping in your ears, but if you get out, you start to feel it. If you ain't drinking water,
Oh, for
and that's
real.
what they say. They say drink a lot of water because you start to
Oh,
perspire and not even know that you are.
oh,
So you can
hey,
get dehydrated. You know what I mean?
hey. Well, Mitch will have to get down.
Yeah.
Hey,
Montgomery, what's going
yeah,
on?
let's go. Okay, hey, hey.
What's
I
up?
know that
What's up?
individual. That's what's up. Shout
Yeah.
out. Let's go. Yeah,
Gotta see, we was talking about that, Josh. Yeah.
man,
That's what
Josh.
that's what Mitch would want to go. That's
Yeah, because we always go overseas somewhere, but it's some beautiful places in the states that we
yes.
don't think about. I want to go to the Grand Canyon again
Hmm.
with my sons. That's older, they're grown now. You know what I mean? But
Hmm.
I've never seen the Grand Canyon. It's
Me
just
neither.
places, because when I was a child, hey, we didn't have no family trips or anything like that. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Hmm.
That's just the truth. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
everybody don't have a vacation
Yeah.
or whatever. My first time vacationing, people, I will tell you, was
Where'd you
after
go?
I retired from the military. Kane, when we actually went somewhere, and Kane got me to start traveling.
No
I've
way.
never
No
been. Every
way.
time I went on leave in the military was only
Hmm.
for a funeral or something, or
Oh,
the transition from one duty station to another duty station,
that's
but
it.
never. And you had to
A
really
true
get me.
vacation. Not
Yeah,
a
to
true
say, hey,
vacation.
I ain't got to do anything. We're gonna go and have fun. I
Hmm.
think everybody, everybody deserves to go on vacation. We got to work for it. It don't have to be something extravagant. We just talking about going to Arizona to the Grand Canyon, depending on where you live.
Yeah.
Hey, we can go 2 towns over, but you deserve to have a break, to relax,
Yeah.
you
I
know,
agree.
and not have
I
to think
agree.
about things, what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
Take some time off. Take a weekend, extended weekend, whatever,
Yeah.
right?
Come
Whatever you
on.
can do to get off the job and take the family, or you could just go yourself.
Hey,
Sometimes you just need to get away from everything and
hey,
everybody and just
Kane,
go somewhere for
you
yourself.
just said something yourself. Whether you have the girlfriend, the wife, the family, hey,
Mhm.
men, I just say it. Sometimes, hey, honey, I need you to take your spa day, go do this or whatever. Cause she's doing so much. She doing
Mhm.
so much. I'm looking at the camera. Roger that. Cheeto, let's go.
Hey,
I think that rhymes.
baby.
Roger that. Yeah. But
Uh-huh.
she do so much. Hey, go on and forget that. Just getting your nails, and you need a whole day to yourself. I'm talking about cucumbers over the eyes, all that stuff. I still
Mhm.
don't know why they do that. or whatever. I don't know if it's crow's feet. I just found that out. But yeah, let her go do something. And then, guys, men, we used to just keep on working, all that stuff. Hey, man, you got to do some self assessments for your health yourself. Get away for a second.
Yeah.
For a second. I mean, for real. We all need it. And if you're working, you deserve it. You deserve it. Okay.
Sometimes I think it's hard for people to go alone and be alone with themselves. I think that can be hard for some people. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times, it's like, yeah, I take my mom, I take my wife, or I take my kids or whatever, right? Do a family thing, but just you. Sometimes you just need you. Guaranteed. And just you sit alone and you enjoy whatever moment you can alone with yourself. I'm telling you. Hey, Cheeto.
Oh man, hold on now.
Appreciate it.
Hey,
Appreciate it.
yes, Roger that. We'll take that. Hey, but you know what, Kane? You saying that right now. I want to know how many people would you go to the movies by yourself?
I've done it before.
I've done it. I still do it to this day, man. I still like going to the movies. Don't need anyone. I remember back in the day, I was stationed in Italy. Man, that was in Sigonella. So shout out to all my Sicilian Italians, buongiorno, all that good stuff. Roger that. Como si, como stai. But what was it? Hustle and Flow?
Yeah,
man, I went to see that 3 days right when I got off of work. I like that movie so much. I'm serious. Yes, again, I'm there because it was something that I like doing. It was just something before I went home and then had to deal with everything else. It was just a relaxation thing, That's all it was, or whatever. So, what are you doing for yourself? We talked about, shout out to Reynolds for sure. Hey, it is easier.
Yeah, you ain't got to worry about nothing else. You ain't got to worry about nothing else. Man. Yeah, you just focus on the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's exactly what it is. Is the best. No distractions. True. Same thing. Yep.
I got a question for y'all. Since we just really going on movies, cucumbers on the eyes are used to dark circles
and puffy.
Okay, well I'm gonna have to go.
The raccoon eyes that some people have.
Wait, do I need to put a whole cucumber on the eye? Shout out. I appreciate it, Chloe. Oh, yes. I thought it was for something else to suck in to make the skin, but she let us know. Okay. Kane, you might need to put 2 cucumbers. You might have to put a whole pound of cucumbers on your eyes. I don't know, bro.
Ain't nothing wrong with me. With me. I'm good.
Yeah.
We know you arch your eyebrows, so come on.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story.
Metrosexual.
No, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. But anyway, look, when I got to boot camp, it was certain things, when you're around a group of people. So it was like 90 of us in boot camp, all from everywhere, right? I never knew that guys put Noxzema on their face. I was seeing things. I'm from Alabama, small town. I just never saw. I said, hey man, hold on, man.
That's for acne, man. Dude, that's why the guys were doing it.
Oh yeah,
that's why I was like,
man, this dude got Noxzema. He said, you gotta take care of yourself, Mitch. Man, what? Man, we soap and water. We good. We don't do that, So I was just saying so many different things. I didn't know
to do it. Yeah.
I met a guy, man. He used to brush his teeth with rubbing alcohol and then put toothpaste in his mouth. I was like, man, this is crazy. This is crazy. Just seeing new things, new experiences. Some things may be odd, some things may be odd, but I'm gonna go back to the movies. Why is it? Do y'all feel like this? Why haven't they had a blockbuster movie? The last blockbuster movie, I think, was the second. Was it Avatar? Was it Avatar? Not Avatar.
No.
No. What was the movie? When they went in the sleeping chamber and they became a different life force. What was that?
I don't know.
Name of that movie?
I don't know. I think the last blockbuster I think was probably the Avengers.
No,
Gotta
well,
be. And
they
Black
haven't.
Panther and all that.
Well,
The
Black
Marvel,
Panther.
yeah,
Well, Black
those are
Panther, the second Black
original.
Panther, but I didn't even like that, man.
Yeah, the
I didn't like that.
second Black Panther
Yeah.
was trash. Yeah,
I didn't like it. Some
yeah, it was
people
trash.
might have liked it.
It
I
was
wish
trash.
they would have never killed that character or whatever. But
No.
to me, Hollywood has been letting us down.
Hmm.
There's no big blockbuster. I heard Superman is worth seeing. I may go see it
I don't
just
think so
because.
because you
Well,
haven't heard nothing else about it.
they've
You
been
heard a little
promoting it
bit,
so much. Yeah, one
yeah,
of
but
my
you heard a
buddies, he
little
went to
bit.
watch it. Yeah, he went to watch it.
But
So
have you heard somebody said, "Man, I haven't seen it about 2 or 3 times"? Have you heard that?
no, and
No,
I think he's seen it
no.
twice, but he loves watching movies.
Mm,
For the people who like watching movies, man, I give it up because that's something I like to do. You know,
yeah,
um, you know, Chadwick
Chadwick.
had cancer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, he did.
But I think Chadwick even advised him not to kill off his character.
Yeah, don't
Superman has
kill a
never
character
been.
off. Yeah, you know
Yeah,
how many Batmans there been? How many
yes, but
Supermans there been?
hey,
You can
Chloe.
have. Come on now.
Yes, I think
No,
he
no, no.
advised him not to do it, and that was
Yeah,
a good thing because they said they gonna. I think they may be making another one, and it's gonna be the birth of his son. But this second one, they just went a different route,
yeah.
But they should have never done that,
No,
should have never done that.
no, no, not
Yeah,
at
yeah,
all.
yeah,
Not at
yeah,
all.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
just that right there is crazy to me. But
Mhm.
like I say, I mean, to each his own. But I just thought that Black Panther 2 was and there hasn't, like I said, there hasn't been any like
No, nothing big,
blockbusters.
man.
No
No
blockbusters. None.
busters, man. And how terrible the new. Yes, yes, yes. They actually making movies, remakes of older movies from before,
Yeah.
you know. So I mean, has the creativity has that went down? They're trying to do so much with AI and everything. So
Mm, yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Maybe
I
so.
like
Maybe
all
so.
the action scenes in the most recent Mission Impossible.
No,
The
I ain't
most
watched
recent,
that.
I didn't
I,
either.
I haven't for some reason I just haven't
Kind of
watched
lost
that.
interest, right?
Yeah,
Kind of
yeah,
lost
I
interest.
haven't watched any of those, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
it may be good, but I just haven't. I don't know why. I don't
I mean,
Mission Impossible.
yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know. I don't know. I'm not to say that it could be, good or whatever, but I just nah. I
yeah.
just
Well,
haven't. I just haven't. I don't know. Maybe
mm,
maybe I need to give it a chance. Oh, so Josh, if we do watch it, do we need to watch it from the beginning? Like the first Mission Impossible from the new
oh man,
series with what's the guy's name? The main character. Um, what's the guy's name, man? The main character for Mission
the old
Impossible.
school.
No, the new one.
Oh, okay. Oh no,
The
I
new.
haven't seen the new. I haven't seen the
The
preview.
short guy, Tom Cruise.
Yeah, Tom Cruise. That's from the old school. Yeah, yeah, Tom Cruise. Yeah,
That's what
he
I'm
used
talking
to be
about.
the man. He used to be the man back in the day. And it's
No, I'm
so
talking about for
wild.
Mission Impossible though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
For his series of Mission Impossible, not the back in the day, when it was Mission Impossible. I'm talking about the Mission Impossible with Tom Cruise series. That's what I'm saying. Should we go back and start from the beginning
Oh
just to get
no,
the
I wouldn't even want to. I wouldn't. I wouldn't even want to. I'm just being serious, Josh. You might get me for that one, brother. But
I ain't trying to
no.
go back.
I mean, no,
I think
no,
I
no,
know
no.
enough where I could just watch it from the most recent, huh?
And then what we talking about just now, we talking about a little bit of entertainment. We're gonna continue to cover whatever subject situation. But hey, when was the last time you went to a concert? Do people still go to concerts? Chloe, give me a
I've
shout
been
out
to
on that.
I've been to the concerts. Yeah, guarantee. What we got?
This was the last one. Oh, it's the last one
Mm.
because they referenced the first movie. Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna have to see it. I didn't know it was gonna be the last one.
Mm.
I didn't
Yeah,
know it was
check
the
it out.
last one. But
Mm.
I'm gonna shift it on to the concerts or whatever. Hey,
Mhm.
Josh, Kane, Coy. Well, I know about you, Claude, a little bit. Um, what concert? When was the last time you went to a concert? Are the ticket prices, too crazy, depending on who you go see? Because Beyonce and then what's my boy Bruno Mars? I hear his ticket prices are ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah,
Ridiculous.
of course. I mean, the last one that I've been to was the was Snoop Dogg, and it wasn't
Mm,
crazy. It wasn't crazy. I had seen
Okay,
him.
okay.
He had who did he have with him? He had Too Short. He had Too
Okay,
Short with him. Wiz
okay, okay.
Khalifa, Wiz Khalifa, Warren G.
Oh man,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, and it was this other guy that I didn't know anything about, Burner or whatever, but he was there. He was singing his songs. I guess somebody
You
from the
said
West
who?
Coast.
Burner?
Burner, yeah, you know
Oh,
him?
okay, okay. I thought you a Burner Boy now. Hey, shout
No,
out
no,
to
no,
my
no, 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 no,
Afro
no,
beats. I'm finna say
no, just
now. Come
Burner.
on now. Okay,
This is a
okay,
Hispanic guy. This is a Hispanic guy. He
okay,
was just a
okay,
rapper or whatever.
okay,
But yeah, I mean, I had a good time, and it wasn't breaking the bank. It was
okay, okay.
outdoors. It was outdoors in a
Yeah.
pavilion type style. It wasn't indoors, but I thought it was, had a good, showing, and it was actually pretty good. But I'm pretty sure if you were to go to Cowboy Carter or something like that, mm, it's going to be ridiculous.
Man, but they doing it. They
Oh, I
doing it.
know. Hey,
They
man,
ain't
they
playing around.
they 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 swiping credit cards and paying it later. That's what they doing.
Oh no, look. Concert getting so expensive. The Snoop concert sounds amazing.
Yes, it
Roger that.
was. It
But
was.
look,
It was.
look, Kane just said something right now. And people, I'm gonna let you know my beliefs on this.
Mhm.
All of these things, the airline tickets, the concert tickets, uh, just different things where you can swipe your card. I don't forget what they affirm pay or whatever, and you can pay like $29 a month or however they said it's a small amount for I don't know how long. Man, I'm not down with that. I guess if you're on the go and you need it at that time, it's okay. But to continue to do that, no, no, no. I like to pay up front. What's up? What's up,
Ridiculous.
TW?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah. I like to
Yeah.
pay up front, but I
Mhm.
can't see unless it's something special, somebody I gotta love to go and see that I'm gonna pay something crazy. The last time I went to a
Well,
concert probably was 4 years ago, but hey, it was old school, and
well,
that was
well,
a
well, think
Dominican
about what you're saying though.
Republic.
Think about what you're saying though. You're saying you wouldn't
I don't.
finance a concert, right?
Oh no, I don't. I don't.
But
I don't.
people finance their cell phone.
I hey
What's the people
people
do? Well, they will
now.
finance. They will put it in their bill and pay monthly on a thousand
Hey,
dollar cell phone.
I found out from family members, and
Hmm.
I asked her to, ask for some money. I said, "Hey, man, I know you got that. This is years ago. You
Hmm.
got that new iPhone." I said, "Okay, man. I know you don't have a job or whatever. Well, your bill is what? $178. How is that for a phone? Well, Uncle, um, I financed. I didn't even know you could do that.
Of
Hey,
course,
you got to stop
of
that.
course.
People, don't get don't go. You don't need the newest thing all the time. If I need to pay cash, I pay cash for mine. That's what I mean. You might not be at that point right now, but to finance and then add another $50 on the phone bill, no way. I can't see it. Plane tickets too. Beyonce has plenty of money. She does not need mine.
For
Hey,
sure.
hey, let's go. Let's go. Hey, I'm
Yeah,
putting it up.
that's
Hey,
what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about for
hey,
sure.
yeah. Because it's
Yeah.
getting so done. You know, she might, I don't know if she said this was her last concert or whatever.
Yeah,
Maybe
it
that's why
need to be. It
the
need to
ticket
be.
prices. Don't be a Beyonce hater. You had a beehives on you now. We don't need that. The Crimson Bros don't need that smoke, okay?
We need
But
we need any attention we
But
can
what
get
if,
around here.
okay, everybody, what if your significant other, okay, said, baby, I want to go to this concert, whether it's Beyonce or whoever it may be. The tickets are $1,300. You're not even right there on the
Uh,
stage, but the tickets are $1,300. That's the person you love, you say you love. Are you gonna buy those tickets? If it's an anniversary, maybe so. Are you gonna do that? I would like to know.
yeah, in the comments, let us know. I don't think that
What if
people
your
will.
boo? Come on now, okay? It's the person.
thirteen
Hey,
hundred dollars to
thirteen
go,
hundred dollars. Yes, you want to get
man.
her as close as possible. You want to get him as close as possible.
mm, I just don't. Uh, I just don't see it. Our tickets $500 ridiculous. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you were saying 1,300. So is that
Oh
for
wow.
2 tickets or one
Oh
ticket?
no, one
That's
ticket.
what.
I say $1,300, and then that goes. You get a backstage pass. No picture, but backstage pass. She might walk past you. Come
Uh-huh.
on, it might be worth. I'm going the extra mile
Mm-mm,
for my baby.
mm-mm. I don't think
Mm-mm.
I just don't think it's worth it. I just don't. I get it. Yeah, you want to go to the concert. We'll go to the concert. We'll check it out. At a reasonable price or whatever. But yeah, $1,300 for three
Mm.
hours, or maybe not even 3 hours, maybe two and a half.
Well, that's a good concert. That's a
It
good
ain't it
concert.
ain't 2 hours of Beyonce. She got some other people probably gonna be
Oh
coming
yeah,
out.
but she do. Hey, she
She'll give
Beyonce
you a
gives
she'll
you
give
your
you a good
money's worth.
hour. She'll give you a
Charlie
good hour.
Wilson will give you your money's worth. Erica Badu will give you your money's worth.
But it ain't worth $1,300 though.
It's basically a line of credit. The credit will allow you to pick a repayment plan over a certain period of time, and depending on the plan you choose, that would determine your monthly payment.
Yeah.
I know, but congregation, and we're going back to financing like plane tickets, concert, all these different things. I just think it's to the detriment of that individual, especially if you continuously do that or whatever. I like to pay in cash, or I'll find me another way, or I'll wait before I do that. I think that's just another, to me, that's another foot that's on your back. My limit is $800 for 2 tickets. Oh, we
That's
can
what,
go with
400 a
if
piece.
hey,
400 a
we
piece.
know.
You were saying
No, no, no.
1,300 a piece.
Hey, no,
That's
look,
what you
look,
were
look,
saying.
look, 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 look. Look, that means you ain't going, baby. You ain't going. I'm sending you there. I will send you. I'm not going. If you ask me to buy you a 1,300, I'm going to question your priorities. Hey,
Yes.
come
Yes.
on, come
Yes.
on. But
Definitely.
Tay,
Definitely.
I'm asking you, Tay, what if you love that person? Now I'm starting to wonder whether or not we even
Need to
need
be
to be.
together.
Tay, come on, you done fail. You
Yes.
done fail for this individual. And you know they talk about this individual. Like, look, and Roger that, I got you on that. Okay.
Mhm.
Still talking about we doing two conversations at once, but still talking
Yeah.
about the creditors being on your back. So that's why I
Mhm.
don't like doing that. But if you got that individual, my person knows I really like Fantasia. I like the way she sings, stage presence, and everything. Okay. Hey, she gonna surprise me with backstage passes that was $600. Okay. I might do that. I might do that. That
You'll
might be
go,
smart.
you'll do it anyway because it's a surprise for you. It's already
Yeah,
paid
yeah,
for.
yeah. Well, no, but
It's
first of
already
all, look,
financed. The line of credit. Chloe is
everybody
like,
no, she ain't. No, see, that's where we at. Hey, people, everybody know me. Mitch is frugal. Okay, I remember when back in the day when I was married, and I think I was in Dubai, and it was my birthday, and at time my wife said, "Oh, it was some boots. It was some cowboy boots. They were beautiful, $800." And I was like, "Man, I see these boots." I was talking to my wife, at the time. She said, "Hey, it's your birthday. Buy them." I was a young man. I said I wouldn't feel comfortable buying those boots. Ain't no way. They was bad. I wanted them. I looked at them, but I didn't want to spend no $800. Had the money to spend it because we was making money when you overseas. No way. And sometimes we got to save ourselves from ourselves. Okay, you know. Hey, last year it would last for less than $100, 2 years, and it was amazing. Not
yeah, not
800. How
$800.
close were you, Tay?
Gotcha.
How
Gotcha.
close were you? Was we next to the stage?
But I mean, Erica Badu, you think she doing stadiums? No, she ain't doing
No, no,
stadiums.
no, no, no,
So it
no.
ain't nosebleeds.
When
So
I
she
saw,
probably
yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
probably more
It might be
intimate with
good.
her.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Well, I
it's
saw
more
her in
intimate.
Dominican Republic. Her Legacy, Charlie Wilson. It was beautiful, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't right up close.
Yeah.
If I get you those tickets, then happy birthday, Merry Christmas. Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
For the next
Hey,
2 years.
I'm down with. Hey, I'm down with her. I'm down with
She
you.
said, I ain't getting nothing else. This is it. So
That's it.
enjoy. Enjoy that experience.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We can't
Mm-mm.
we can't do that. But we will do look, special things we will do for the person who we love. We say we
Mhm,
love that boo thing, that
mhm.
wife, that husband. Uh and I got a question for everybody. Okay. And this totally going off the conversation from entertainment and everything. What about you meet someone and they say they don't want to be married, but they would like to be a life partner? Is that something that you could support, or you're totally against it? Life partner versus, the traditional we're married and things of that nature. Because an
Mm.
individual, they said that to me. Hey, Mitch, I like to have a life partner. Don't want the paperwork and don't want marriage.
I think the people that probably say that are the people that've probably already been through it. You know what I mean?
What you mean?
Like
Been through
they're
what? Like marriage?
yeah, they've been married before, or they're divorcee, or they're older and they just don't want to go through that whole thing, of remarrying. I just want a life partner. I think most of those people, and you probably the people that said that, were they older people or they were younger
Uh,
people?
no, they was not young. You want to say 40 is, so they done had some life experiences and they were married before. They were
Yeah,
married.
yeah. See, that's what I'm saying.
They were
So,
married before.
yeah, that's why I was
100%.
thinking that those individuals will probably say that versus anything else. I just feel like older people and people that are been married and just don't want to get married again, just want a life partner. I don't think
Yeah.
people would. I don't think you're gonna grow up and say, "Man, I just want a life partner." I just
No,
don't think that's. I
well,
just
you
don't
know
think that.
what? Well, you'll be surprised with the today what the young people are seeing that's coming up. You
Mhm,
know, people, assets getting taken, you being successful and everything.
mhm,
Do they want to go through that? You know, all I can say, I'm not down with the life partner thing.
mhm,
You know, no. If I was with someone and we are together, I will want to get married. You know, again, I would get married again. I would say
mhm.
that. But as far as that life partner, that new millennium type thing, no, no, no.
I don't think that's new millennium. I just think that
Well,
older people are probably saying that versus young. I don't think no younger people are
younger
saying that. You
younger
you
people
think
are
young people are
adapting.
saying?
Look. Younger people are saying right now, no, I don't want to get married. For what?
Okay, but they
It's
saying life
but
partner is the
to
question.
be but to be with someone, yes, they're not saying life partner, but I can be with someone without the paper. I could be that's just being or just
Travel buddy.
hey Dave, we gotta have come on, Dave. Hey,
Good
a
enough.
travel
Good enough.
buddy.
Just somebody I just would travel with. That's all I need.
Yeah, but let me ask you this. Okay, since Tay, men and women are different. Because I do have a partner. You know that one of my female friends, uh, she travels alone. Is it different? Would you travel alone for the females going overseas somewhere? Or do you need somebody to be with? You know, um, I mean,
Well,
I don't went places by
it's probably
myself.
better
It would be
safety
better.
appears.
Safety, yeah,
Safety,
but you
yeah.
have to do a lot of research,
Yeah, yeah,
if you're
yeah. I
traveling
get that.
alone, because a lot of wild things happen,
Of
What
course.
if you don't drink, but you had a couple of them this time, You wanna
Mhm.
be taken care of, somebody to take care of, When me and Kane travels, I have to take care of him all the time.
Yeah, sure,
Hey.
sure. I think that's in reverse around here. I
Mm,
take care of this guy. Make sure
I
he
don't know.
okay.
Hey,
Make
Tay,
sure he all right, guaranteed.
I don't
But
know. Yeah.
I think, I guess if women do want to travel
Mhm.
abroad and see different things, I guess, and they want to do it alone, I guess the safest way would probably be all inclusive, huh? If they
Yeah.
just, yeah, but the only drawback to all inclusive is you don't see the culture. You just see
Well,
where you at. You know what I mean? Like,
we would have we would
you can do little excursions here and there, but you're still by yourself. Like, I don't know. I don't
We
know.
will have to say you will have to get with someone to go outside. You know, usually we know if you done been overseas, did a little bit of traveling. Once you start getting your drivers, you know, the taxis, you say, hey, how much you gonna charge me to just take me around to see? Can I call you tomorrow? We get these personal drivers. They know how the game goes. If you done traveled a
Mhm.
lot, you know what
Yeah,
Kane and I do. I
yeah,
would
yeah.
travel by
Same thing.
myself, but I would prefer to have a travel buddy with me. It could be something completely platonic, just someone to experience the trip with. Okay, Tay.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, you know, and
It
that's
makes sense.
great.
It makes
That's
sense. That makes
great.
sense.
That it makes perfectly sense. Yeah,
Yeah,
perfectly
yeah.
good sense, you know.
Hmm.
Um, but Tay, you gotta watch yourself, you know, because you know, gotta make sure it's a platonic guy because if this guy, well, I'm assuming Tay is a female. If this guy, you know, has any remote feelings, and if you think he does, and you ask him to go with you on a trip, you know, good gracious, he will want some type of romance. He would do the extra mile. She asked me to go with him, with her. Man, it's hope. All that has to be communication. That is just the truth. That is
Yeah.
just the truth, you know, on
And
that.
sometimes she can say that. She can lay it all out.
Hmm.
And then still he's gonna want
Come on, Kay. We
to
know we
try.
men. We know.
To
Come
try.
on.
She can lay
Uncomfortable
it all out.
truth.
She said, it's not gonna be anything. We're gonna have separate rooms, blah, 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 blah,
Yeah,
blah.
we will.
This is platonic. She can give you the long laundry list. You can have the conversation just like you talk about,
Hmm.
and still in the back of his mind, there
Look,
is a chance.
this the uncomfortable truth. I switch hats only because we're gonna say what's factually truth to us. You know, we say
Hmm.
the truth. A man would do that. You know, if we like this lady, she asked us, and you know, she really wants to be friends. Say, hey, you want to go with me? Man, we're gonna say yes. Oh, yes. And then we will try, babe. I mean, not babe, but hey, let's go on this little carriage ride. Why you want me to go on this carriage ride? You can't play yourself. It'll have to be communication. That's for real. 100%. You know. Oh yeah, 100%. So hey, everybody, we will revisit this. Has anybody had any thoughts on the Cincinnati situation as far as the fight? My grandma said it won't and never hurt nobody. Said it won't and never hurt nobody. Roger that. Please speak on Israel and Palestine. Okay, Ali. Well,
Ooh.
look. Well,
Ooh.
I got this hat on, so I'm gonna
Hmm.
just say this right here.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
speaking on Israel and Palestine is that something has to be done. Okay, on both parts. Now, you could be pro Palestine, pro Israel. Something has to be done on both parts because it can't continue to go the way it's going, where we're seeing, you know, um, Israel does control, we'll say the electricity that goes in to Palestine, at least most of it, right? Um, and Palestine will have, uh, we can say Hamas, whoever you want to call them, rockets will go over. Well, we know with those rockets going over, the Iron Dome shoots down most of them. Some get through, and we'll say 10 or 12 people may be injured, unalived. Okay. But when Israel shoots over or does whatever, you have 20, 30 people are done, are over with. Something has to be done. They need to come to some grips because we can't say this side is better than that side. No, we're not saying that. We can't do it. It has to be a common sense approach by both parties. We're just talking about for the health of life, the
Yeah,
sustaining of life.
we know that, and there has
We
been,
say
I
we
guess,
know
for,
that, but come
yeah,
on.
yeah, we know that, and I think a lot of what's going on is the peace talks and the ceasefires, and they going
They
against
last, but they don't
that,
last,
and
man.
release all hostages, but we leaving some, not all, because we need leverage. I don't like none of it. It does somebody, I guess I guess, and I know that that's what Trump is trying to do. He's trying to get into. Hold on one second. This thing here is pausing up. Yeah, he's trying to get in the middle of it to kind of stop it or whatever, and tell them, it needs to just do a ceasefire or whatever. And it's
Right.
not working. It's not working. I don't know what else needs to be done. I know Ali did say something about it. What are your thoughts? What do you think that can be done? Because I know that they've been talking about different talks, peace talks or whatever, but ain't nobody abiding by it. Release the hostages. Nobody's doing it. Not all of them. I mean,
Well,
some of them, yes, I get it, but not all of them. And some of them are unalive when they do come.
right. Right.
And I hate that. I hate that. I think that there needs to be some type of talks and peace in the Middle East, all over there. Definitely,
Okay.
it
But
has to happen.
and I appreciate your comments on that. I'm gonna go a little bit further. Okay, with what happened, I think that was in October. With when we'll say the people from Palestine, Hamas, or whomever it was, when they did the attack and
Yeah,
people
yeah,
were
yeah, yeah,
killed,
yeah,
people
yeah,
were
yeah,
slaughtered, and everything.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Netanyahu doesn't play. To me, this gave him range. The world know of this attack. Okay, to wipe out anything and everything on that side.
Of course, because it's
And they
retaliation.
have the military to do that. And who could argue against it? But we're
Mhm.
seeing the babies that's starving. Nobody wants to accept the people in. Yeah, they cease fire for a little bit, and then it stores back up.
Mhm.
So
I know. I know. Just
something has
recently, I know.
to be
Just
done.
recently, I seen some airdrops of food, and I know at the
It's not
beginning
enough.
somewhere, yeah, they've been doing a lot of airdrops and of food to get in that area or whatever. Since there's not, a good way to get in there, and I know that at one point they were talking about Egypt as a place for where they can go. Some of the refugees,
Right.
it's not part of Hamas, and they just need refuge from this war or whatever. But I don't even know if everybody went there or they had enough. I just don't know the specifics on that.
Look, and I will say this: the Crimson Bros don't have all the answers, and we're trying to be open and fair on both sides. Does the violence, the death need to stop? Yes. We're tired of seeing people starving or dying at this point needlessly. Okay,
Mhm.
but I'm gonna tell you this, and I'll say this, Ali. Um, we're almost the world is getting conditioned. Oh, it's just the same thing. It's just a conflict, Palestine, Israel, the Gaza Strip. It's just the same thing because it's been going on
Mhm.
for so many years, and that is the truth.
Yeah,
And a lot of people don't
yeah,
like to
that's true.
speak on it. People get counseled,
Mhm.
so if celebrities talk about it, if you hint and say it's bad for Israel to do the things they do, your livelihood could be damaged, you know. So both sides have to come to a resolution. I don't know if it's a two-state thing, if that's going to work, but it needs to be fair and balanced. That's all.
Do
That's
you
all.
think? Do you think that U.S. need to jump in to help out?
Kane, we have already been helping out
I know we've
with
indirectly.
weaponry.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
We've
with weaponry.
indirectly,
Okay, yes.
but I'm talking about
What else
direct.
could we do? No, what
No,
else could
people
we?
on boots on the ground. That's what I'm saying.
No, negative. No, sir.
Mm,
That's my opinion.
mhm.
100% no.
Yeah.
No way. If we do that, we need to get involved with anybody else and everybody else,
We
and we
do that,
don't need that.
but you know
I
that's
know
what
we
U.S.
do. I
does.
know,
You
I
know
know,
that's
I
what
know that.
you
I know.
know that.
Well,
You know
being a
that.
military man, both of us,
Yes, yes.
yes, we do that. But we don't need to get
We've been
involved in
over
that
that.
aspect.
Yeah.
We usually will supply sometimes funds, but weaponry we will supply. Especially if come on, if we have
Yeah.
something to gain. Well
Yeah.
said. Hope we can create more opportunities for peace ASAP. I would
Mhm.
like to see us take more action to create peace and stability. Love hearing your heart on the issue. I appreciate that. We
Yeah.
appreciate that.
For sure,
You
Josh. For
know,
sure. For sure.
uh, we just will be open. That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. We'll be open, you know. But um, do we have everybody, every country, if they could, we will help, but we do want something in return, some
Mhm.
type of benefits. Why? And I'm not going to even open this up. Why were we over in Afghanistan? Was it really for the reasons? But as I was a Navy man, but I was attached to an Army unit,
Mhm.
and I went outside the wire a couple of times. But when I see guys that came out of firefights and some of the things, some of the missions,
Yeah.
the stories, I couldn't believe it was over some of the things that they seen clearly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Bro,
mean,
I don't even know
clearly.
why we was in Afghanistan, because I was in Iraq, and I know in Iraq we was training the Iraqi police and the Iraqi
Yeah.
military to
Hmm.
take back their state. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
From
yeah,
Al
yeah, yeah.
Qaeda and all them. You know, that's what we were doing over there. So, training them to shoot, training them tactics, all that type stuff. You know
Right,
what to
right.
look for, that type stuff. But Afghanistan, I mean, I know you was over there. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wasn't over there, but you was like, why are we here?
I
I don't
mean,
know. I don't
just the
know.
truth. And then
Yeah, yeah.
and we'll get away from this a little bit,
Hmm.
but uh to see just to see where I was at, Kandahar, when it
Yeah.
finally was overtaken and we gave it, man, I just know so many people we fought,
Yeah.
for at one point we had a little 30,000 people was projected to be there. They were talking about putting softball fields out there because so many people was gonna be there, just for activities. Even though we get those rocket attacks. And shout out to anybody that watch us that know about the poo pond over in Kandahar.
Mm.
We all know that was there. But yeah, 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 yeah. But it's other things, I, and I'll say this, we talk about the Palestine and Israel conflict, and then even the Russia, and it's Ukraine, right?
Ukraine. Yeah, Ukraine. Yeah.
Ukraine.
Yeah.
Uh we try so hard, as far as the United States to for the well treatment of everybody, others,
Hmm. Hmm.
that's outside the United States. But we
Yeah.
really do have to start taking a look. And this is where we go at with President Trump, uh, of what's going on right here for the betterment, for the infrastructure, the roads, all of those things to do better by the people here. We have to look into that. Should we be, and I ask you, people, ask you too, Kane,
What's
should
up?
we be involved in everybody else conflict
Of
when we
course not.
have so many things that's going on
We
internally
have
in the United States?
Yeah, we have inner conflict right here. We have
Thank
race
you.
relations that we have here.
Thank you, Kay.
Most of those other countries don't have these race relations type thing, but we do, and we make it big, especially
Yes.
when it comes to race. A lot of times, and we're kind of programmed to race. We will go straight to race every time before we
Mhm.
even look at the actual situation. And that's just our culture over here. That's just how we do, or whatever. And that's why we need to take care of home.
Yeah.
Take care of our soldiers, our veterans, or whatever, and take care of our seniors and our kids. And that's what we need to really focus on.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course we have to be a part of some of these foreign domestic disputes or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We have to be a part of those because sometimes we're directly affected by it or whatever, and sometimes we're indirectly affected by it, but we have to be a part of it because they may be an ally or something. And if it's our ally, you think we need to help them out a little bit. Hey, we need some help over here. Well, we'll
Or
give
we
you
see the
some.
mass genocide. We
Yeah,
don't want
yeah.
to see that. The mass
No, no.
genocide? No, no, no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. Especially if it's something, yeah, any type of mass genocide, we need to step in because that's inhumane. Even though that's not our country, that's not our problem, but we need to go in there and, you know, ship and shape this up, right? We will do that. But we still got a lot to fix right here at home. We
Oh
do.
yeah. Oh
We
yeah.
do. We do. I mean, we've came a long way, but still, we still need to fix a whole lot too.
Yes.
But
Within look. You saying a lot right there. Within the inner cities,
mm,
whether wherever
mm,
you're at,
mm,
it doesn't matter.
mm,
I'm here in Alabama,
mm.
Montgomery. So glad you made it out of Kandahar. Appreciate it, Josh.
Yeah, yeah,
Reynolds, I don't know if you was there, but hey, what's up? Shout out to all the people
yeah.
that was there. But in Montgomery, we have places that we need to fix as a community. I know where you're at.
Hmm.
Chicago. It doesn't have to be just these big cities. LA, we know it's things that's going on. But I'm just saying, up the road in Georgia, Atlanta, different places, Cincinnati, we just saw what's going on. And it's brought out a bigger issue of race relations, the
But
inner
it
talk,
starts with us though. It starts right, just like you said, Montgomery. It starts
Yes.
right at home.
Yes, it
It
does.
starts right at home. You can sit back and look at DC and say, "Hey, can you help us out?" But you can fix some of these things right at home. These race relations that you're doing, you can fix some of this stuff. Some of your mayors, some of your clergymen, and all of that. You know what I mean? Yeah, they
Kane,
can do that.
but Kane, look, that sounds old school, brother. They
Well,
saying
that's what
old
has to
school
happen.
tactics don't work. Back in the day,
Why it
our
doesn't work?
parents used to go to the church and everything. Churches were stronger with getting together and everything, but people
Mhm.
don't attend church like they used to, Kane.
Why they don't?
Especially the younger people.
Why they don't?
Uh,
You know why they
uh,
don't? Because
family,
people
family
done
people.
made it a lucrative thing. So they
Mm.
see how these
So you,
preachers and pastors are making
so you
money.
blaming the church now?
No, I'm blaming the people that run the church. How about
Okay,
that?
okay.
The
I
church is
like
a
how you
group of
changed that.
people.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, so I'm blaming these pastors, these missionaries or whomever that's taking all this money that you're supposed to put quote unquote 10%, you know what I mean, of your
Hey,
money,
don't, hey,
and you
don't
see
talk
where it
about
goes.
tithing, Kane.
I'm just telling you that's what they say.
Okay, I'm taking
And what are
putting
they
a note
doing
of
for it? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
that.
But I'm telling you, that's what they say.
Yeah, they
That's
do.
exactly what they say. That's the reason why they don't believe in it. Why would I believe in anybody that's going to take my money and I don't see it going into good use?
Well, and I will say this right here.
Okay.
Just I will go
I'm
with you
just
on
saying.
this.
Mhm.
So the people start the race talk, or is it the media? Okay, look, I'm gonna say this. Thank you, Wonder Woman, on that. But we know the media perpetuates a lot of it too. Whether you're for whatever agenda. Okay, I watch Fox Media. We're gonna have something coming out pretty soon. Okay, those animals. I'm just talking about the Cincinnati. Those animals don't even treat animals like that. The way they was beating it. Is it propaganda? Whether you're for or against, yes,
It's
propaganda is out there in the media, man.
I don't think that what you just said, I don't think that was propaganda. I think that was just what they've seen. We
Okay,
see it all the time.
yes, don't say we see it all the time.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
stop it,
You don't believe that. You don't believe that.
stop it.
You
Okay,
don't believe
it's the
believe
truth.
that you
It
see
don't happen all the
black
time.
people jump another black person.
Yeah, we
Have you
done
ever
seen
seen
it
that?
back in the day. We seen it back in the day when we were growing
Yeah,
up, depending on where
so
we
now it
live,
doesn't
Kane.
happen. It doesn't happen
Yeah,
now.
yes, it happens. Don't happen all the time.
It don't happen all the time. Are you
So
serious?
look. I will not say. And so
You got to
are
be. I
you
want you to be
are you
honest with me.
saying no? This is the truth from our aspect. Okay,
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
I will not say. Uh,
See, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna have to
yeah.
change hats right now. But
Go ahead.
are you saying the black race is a violent race?
No, not
Okay,
everybody is. No, not
thank you.
everybody is
No,
violent, but
okay.
we see a few that mess it up for a lot
Yes,
of us.
and that is the truth. Thank you. A few,
Yeah.
and then the media. Just what he just said. Wonder Woman, to your comment. Okay, we will see where a few people, and then it's perpetuated to all, because we will see it
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
time, everywhere on
Remember,
all of these outlets.
we want quote unquote reparations and all these other things.
We not gonna
Since
get
we
into that.
want that, we want to show how the white people are bringing us down. So that's why they keep pushing these issues. I'm not saying anybody's bringing me down, but there are a lot of people that are saying that the white race is bringing them down.
Well,
That
look,
that we,
yeah,
no,
I understand. I
there's
understand.
nobody that's superior. What are you talking about? Supremacy. That's superior. You saying that this person is over me. How?
Look, in that aspect, look, right now, I'll say in 2025, man, with the libraries, people don't even go. Well, it's still some people that go to libraries and everything, shout out to the libraries and librarians, where you can get on the internet for free. You can research, you can do a lot of
You
different
only
things.
yeah, you can do
I'm
that
just
at
saying, but
home.
I'm just saying, yeah, but
Right.
people,
You
some
saying?
people don't have internet, Kane. It's still
Yes, they do.
readily.
Everybody got a doggone cell phone. They got internet. These, I
Stop.
think everybody
Look,
will
look,
get a doggone
Kane.
cell
Look,
phone
let me tell you
and
something.
have
You can't,
access. They just don't
okay,
want to
but
look it up.
everybody, okay, okay, everybody do. Not everybody, but most people do have cell phones. But
Yes.
you can go to your library to see the big screen to fill out different
Does it
things.
matter? Does
On
it
there. I'm
matter
just
the
saying,
screen?
stop, stop, stop. Look, look, look. If you want to do things right, I'm just saying that it's readily available to
Of
you.
course.
You
Of course.
can go there.
Of course. I
So
agree.
to say that another race is just oppressing you, you have every opportunity that parents didn't have back in the day. We do. We can find excuses. I will say that we can find excuses. Excuses can
Yeah.
be you can wake up in the morning. You have lights, you have air conditioning, you have food. We can still find an excuse and say something. It is up to us as the individual, regardless of race, people. That's regardless of race, for us to do whatever we want to do. You can. You don't have to be held back by anything.
Uh,
It can be a
of
mind
course.
thing.
Yes.
It can be a mind. Did bad things happen? Yes, there did. Are bad things still gonna happen? Yes, they are. We see it.
Yeah.
Something's gonna happen next week that might blow our minds and be like, darn it. We can't control people's feelings. A lot of people are emotional on different
Mm,
things,
mm.
especially our young guys or whatever, emotional or whatever. But
Are you
then
talking
you
about young
add,
black men?
yes, young, I'm saying
Uh,
young black men,
okay.
but the young generation, period.
Uh-huh.
The young generation, period. Because I'm not gonna say just a black issue. Now, speaking in the black community, yes, yes,
Yeah.
our young
I
men be
think I think we
highly
need to start in
emotional.
our own community and quit looking at everybody else's
Okay,
community.
thank you for saying that. Look, I'm gonna say this right here. So, what are your thoughts? Because I've seen it on the internet. I'll be in the internet streets, the YouTube streets. Okay, in Arkansas, I go.
Mm-hmm.
It's your hometown where it made the news. They're having I don't forget what town came,
Mm-hmm.
but all white communities.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to store that. And you can have whatever opinion you want on it. What
Mm-hmm.
they want just all whites people to apply. And
Mm-hmm.
then I was looking, listening, and one of the guys, was saying, "Hey, man, we have all black communities. It's all
Yeah.
Latino communities, different
Yep.
places.
Sure is.
So why not?" Once I
What's the
heard
difference?
that and thought about it, because you would think immediately racism
Yeah,
and
that's
all
the first
those
thing
things.
people think. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
people, we do have communities where it's all black. And I'm not just talking about the hood people. Get your minds out of that. Elevate from that. We have nice community where it is all black people.
Yeah.
We have nice communities where it's a mix of Latino and black, but we do have all Latino communities too.
Yep.
So if they want to do that, that's fine, man.
Yeah.
To
I
to
don't.
me,
If that's what they want to do,
hey,
who
roger that.
cares?
And I'm not gonna be the person, back in the day,
Why
and
would
I
you
would
need
say,
to? Why you need to be over there?
yeah, you know what, back in the day, and we will go into this right here, Kane. Back in the day, I say our parents' generation and before our parents, if you were a fluent black person and the you sort of making a good amount of money, you would move out of that area. usually because it was low income and it is some crime. So you'll move into a better area where it might be predominantly white. I can talk about this because in my town, I know what I'm talking about. And then once one or two started moving, they moved out of that area. It still was now that turned into a nice upper middle class black community. That's not the case today. Anybody can move wherever they want to do. So I'm not affected. It doesn't bother me if they want to have an all white community. That's my thoughts.
Okay.
What are your thoughts,
Yeah.
Kate, on that?
I just
Or
told you, I
even
don't
in the
care.
comment section. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
look,
I don't care.
and everybody, if you're still with us, we talk about everything. We don't went from entertainment to movies to just different things, but even talking about Israel Palestine, we will go a little bit everywhere because nothing is pretty much off limits. Nothing is off limits to have a good conversation about it. That's all.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what we do.
Yeah,
That's what we do.
exactly. In the comments, man, let us know what y'all think about these different little topics we're talking about or whatever. Race relations, anything, man. Well, I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
what do y'all got? What do y'all got?
Since the invention of the internet has been used as a tool to create more division, okay, you
Ah,
speak. It's
ah,
really cool to see you guys
ah.
using it to bring so much good energy to problem solve and encourage unity. Roger that.
For
Hey, that's
sure.
all I can say is Roger that, Reynolds, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Hopefully you subscribe and everything,
Mhm. Yeah,
because that's just
yeah.
what we do. I just want, you know, I just want fairness
Well,
for everybody,
everybody's not gonna be fair.
equality for everybody,
It's
man.
not gonna happen though. You can be mad, you
You
can
know,
say it loudly,
yeah,
but it's
yeah,
not gonna
yeah.
happen because
That's,
people
that's
have their own opinion about different things, and everybody's not gonna be on the same page as you.
and I'll say this: we live,
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna
I,
happen.
I got buddies of mine that I will say buddies of mine, but they always say, Mitch, man, we look at your podcast a little bit, but you and Kane, man, who are y'all for? We just for the truth. That's it.
That's it. I'm
That's it.
glad that was the answer. I'm
We
glad
just
that
for the
was the
truth.
answer. I'm
Don't
glad that was the
no,
answer.
but you highlight
Yeah.
areas of the black community that's just not good. Man, I'm for the truth, man.
Yeah, that's what's
Ma'am, I'm for
happening.
the truth. That's it. It's nothing wrong with that,
Yeah. Yeah.
especially if I want unity.
How
That's it.
how do we
Reynolds, you
get
said it.
past
Come on, man.
all this negativity if we can't even confront it?
Hey.
If we can't even bring it up and talk
A,
about
a
it.
good conversation.
I mean,
You
that's
can see
all
it.
we're doing. I get it. The people that you're speaking of, they don't even want to talk about it. They want to sweep everything under the rug, and you see where it's getting us.
Come
You
on,
see
man.
where it's getting us.
Yes,
You
yes.
see it. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous how we can't even talk about what we're doing wrong and what we need to change.
Kane.
Because there are a lot of things that we're doing wrong. And it comes, what do I always say that
And
everything comes from?
I used to fight against it. I used to fight against it. People, I will tell you 100%. Whenever I have debates with Kane, he always bring it down to one thing: family.
Family.
But
That's
man, I tell you, I believe in it 100%.
Yeah.
It is about family and upbringing.
That's it.
That's
That's
how
it.
you counsel all of it, man.
Yes. It's all
But I
about
tell you,
how you raise your
come
kids
on.
in the family and the involvement of it, right?
Yes,
You have to
yes,
be
yes.
involved in it, When you have all these guys, what some people will call YNs or whatever, that they are acting out because of what? They are missing something in their lives, and that is their father.
And
Majority of them are like that, unless their father is doing the same exact thing, and then that's just a trickle down effect because his father wasn't in his life. So that's all it is. You have to, because there's no way that up and up father is going to raise drug dealer. It's not gonna. It just doesn't work like that, because you start them off, you give them that foundations. So you talk to them. Now, if you're not talking to them, if you're just always gone and you're not in your child's life, even though you're there, but you're not there,
come on,
you're
come on.
gonna raise something that somebody, should I say, that goes outside and does something that you don't approve of. It's
Right.
always gonna be like that. It's always
Yes.
gonna be like that. So I know you're saying, yeah, you got two parents in the house, but if they're not present, then I mean, what's the point?
Yeah.
They
Hey.
have to be present. Both of them have to be the mother and the father. You know
And
what I mean?
that
And
goes
that's
into again, I didn't want to cut you off, but that goes
mhm,
into one of our topics before. I
yeah.
think it may have not been released, but can a lady, a single mom, raise a man? That was the question,
Oh yeah,
y'all.
it hasn't came out just
It
yet.
hasn't
Yeah,
came out yet.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you might have views on that. You
Mhm,
know, this might be, topics that, you don't see everywhere or
mhm,
whatever, but it's worth clicking. I can tell
yeah,
you that.
yeah.
You might have went through something, anybody, wherever you at, TikTok, Rumble, all of that stuff,
Mhm.
you might have went through something. And let me go to let me ask this question, man. I'm gonna go to content we haven't even released yet.
Oh look.
What
Go ahead.
what are you at war within yourself about? What are you at war within internally? That's a question you ask yourself. Be truthful about it to yourself. We all might war with something, but what are you warring about within yourself, man? All of it
The
goes with upbringing too.
Yeah, yeah. It goes with your upbringing, and some people will probably will say, "Oh, I ain't nothing."
Come on.
They may say, "Just oh, nothing. I'm not at war with anything. I'm at peace." Oh, really?
Mm,
Explain your peace. Do you get angry? Of course, I get angry. Well, you're not at peace. Can you be at peace and have anger? Come on now. Can you have both at the same time? Is that possible? You know,
woo.
I would ask that question. For people, but some people may be at war with themselves or with family or whatever outside entities. Or some people may, they may, not be. And if that question was posed to me, I would say there's no war. I'm not. There's
Mm,
not a fight. There's no fight. I'm not fighting anything. My goal is to be with peace. What does that entail?
yes.
What does that entail? Oh,
Peace.
that's not letting my thoughts control me, because that's where you get with the war, your thought pattern. Because you said think about it, but some people are in their thoughts and their thoughts control them,
Yeah.
and that's what get them going in the wrong direction. That's why they always angry or mad and don't know why they're angry or mad, because of the thought pattern. So that's what I'm saying. Like, no, let those things go. It's hard. It's easy to say, but it's hard to do. But let them go. Deal with what's right now. I always tell you to keep yourself in the present. I
Hey,
always say that. Keep
hey,
yourself in the present.
it
Everybody's in
might
the
be,
past.
hey,
Everybody's in the future.
whew,
Yeah.
it
Everybody's
might be getting
everywhere.
too hot. It might
Nah,
be getting too deep and too hot around here.
nah, nah,
I
not
don't
at all.
know.
Not at all.
Are
But
you still with us?
yeah. I
Are
mean,
you still with us?
how y'all feel about that? How about that inner conflict? Do you have it?
Oh,
If you
come
do,
on.
how are you handling it?
Woo.
Are you that inner conflict? Are you like lashing out on your significant other?
Oh,
Are you
come
lashing
on.
out on your kids,
Mm.
family members? You got, energy has to be released somewhere.
Come
And
on.
if it's all built up and you
Hey,
got that conflict in you, you're gonna leash out at somebody or something.
Kane, you just said something. You said a lot right there in those last couple of words.
Mhm,
Depending on your job, you can get yourself in trouble if you don't have that mental right.
mhm.
Lashing out about repressed stuff that you hold inside because what we call that what's that cooking utensil? I think you just bought one or whatever.
What are you talking about?
The pressure cooker or
Oh,
whatever. Hey, it boils up. Come on.
mhm.
If you don't do it right, it can blow.
Yeah.
So hey, we got to do our due diligence in self reflection or whatever before we can start doing positive and good things for everybody else. And then you could be a doer.
Yeah.
Mitch, a doer. I love trying to help people. I'm running and gunning everywhere.
Mhm.
But then, man, you mess yourself up, man. that for myself. You know,
Yeah.
come on now, that
It
is
happens.
truthful.
It happens.
Yeah,
You get clouded with all of the good deeds, that you do for everybody else,
yeah.
because you feel like it's going to be returned some way in some fashion, or whatever.
Oh
It makes you
man,
feel good. It's that
oh
ego.
man,
You
we like.
stroking that ego. You stroking that ego.
Oh,
You
he
know what I'm
loves saying
saying?
that ego, boy.
But
Woo,
that's
let's
what it
go.
is. When I mean, y'all let us know. I could be talking out the side of my neck,
No,
but I mean, do people do those nice deeds and things of that nature because it makes them feel good?
oh, well, you know what? And that's wrong. I'll tell you that right now.
It just makes them feel
That's
good, man.
wrong. That's
If I'm
wrong.
giving to the poor, or if I'm helping out a homeless person, it makes me feel good to
Yep.
see them smile.
Mm.
But I think it's all ego.
Hey, and you know what?
I
Now
think it's
I'm
all
thinking,
ego.
look, look, look. Today, I mean, no,
It's
it
all,
was yesterday. Actually, I'll
yeah.
say it.
Okay.
Judge me. It doesn't matter. But hey, I had went in the Dollar Tree, guys. And I saw this lady, and she was getting some tissue. We in the Dollar Tree. I wanted to get me a. I love that cold Coca-Cola in the can, and she
Who
was
can
just
I help? Go ahead.
yes. Well,
Who can
look,
I help?
I feel like I'm a servant, but
Ah.
she was getting tissue and basic things, food items at the Dollar Tree, and it was three kids, It's like, darn, man, something was in me saying, "Hey, pay for her stuff, just pay for it." But I have this conversation with Kane so much, I was going outside myself and not doing it, not listening, And then I saw her get the money. She was just really like going through it, like darn, counting it. And so I let her pay for it, I didn't say anything. And then I got my items. I was like, come on, can I get some money from it? They said, yeah. So I got $20. And I said, man, I went against myself. I need to go out there and give it to her. So I went out to the I caught her when she was getting in the car, and it was a guy. It was a guy sitting out there. He was sitting in the car. Instead of approaching her, I said, I still got to do it. I felt some type of way because it was a guy in the car. I felt some type of way. I went up to the guy, I said, hey, sir, don't mean to be disrespectful. Don't mean to be disrespectful. Hey, I saw her and she was right there paying for the items. And I even heard them saying a couple of things. Hey, we had enough money to pay this or whatever. I said, hey, I just want to give this back. That's all I want to do. Is that okay? He said, hey, man, yeah, man, that is. I appreciate it. Call me whatever you want to call me, a sucker,
How
whatever.
how
I
did you
went to
feel?
him.
How
No,
did you feel?
I didn't feel
Once they said it
anything
was
but
okay.
relief.
Once they said it was okay,
Relief.
how did you feel?
Relief. I gave
What
it and
relief?
then relief because I felt like I needed to do it. I went against myself in the store because I was thinking of I had Kane in my head. Like, man, you do this too much for people, all this junk. It's not a pride thing because I stopped.
Wow.
But when I saw him, I said, man, I ain't gonna do it because there's a dude up in that car. No, I had to go past that, but I did approach him first or whatever because we know men, we can be whatever type of way. And it's just an actual true story. It is bad to get good feelings for the things you do. It is bad. What?
Is it bad?
Bad. Well, what Kane is talking about, which he always say to me, we discuss people so much. If if it's a pride thing, if you're getting enjoyment out of doing things for others in a type of way, like let me just do this for them. Because I was doing it so much, it was getting crazy. And I know what he's talking about because you can get a dopamine hit from doing that, people.
You
If your
got one.
heart,
You
if your
got one
heart
at Dollar Tree.
has it, no, and I promise
Yes, you
you I did.
did. Yes, you
No,
did.
sir.
You
Look,
got
sir,
a
you are
dopamine
not
hit.
gonna
You
go
was like,
against
you
me
know
on that.
what?
No,
Mm,
sir. No,
one
no,
one step closer to heaven.
no.
Oh,
Honest to
yes.
God. And then you when you
I'm
go
telling
against
you.
yourself, no sir, no sir.
Mm,
But then you can act like, and we just being open because we have no, we don't mind people if you judge us and all of that, But I done went through before back in the day, man. It could be a dopamine hit, man. I did this for them or whatever. I want to see their reaction. If you're doing that, you're doing it with evil intent. No, you can do it and leave. That's it. No, I don't want to see anything. I can honestly say when I done that, no, I just wanted to turn around because I was going against
well,
what
this
my
is
belief, brother.
what.
If you're
Well,
doing it, go
okay.
ahead.
This is my
Oh,
question for you. This is my question. What
yeah,
if the
yeah.
shoes
We,
were on the other feet? Right.
uh-huh.
So let's say the lady saw you fumbling around in your wallet because you couldn't find the bill that you thought you had in there, and you finally paid it and everything, and she came up to you at your car as you loading up your stuff and said, "Here's $20." How would
Man.
you feel about that? That's
Okay.
why I want you to just think
First of all,
about that
first of all,
scenario
hey,
coming. And look. I want you to think about that scenario from your perspective now, because
I got
now she's judging you that you didn't have enough when you knew you had enough. You just wasn't organized when you got up
I'm
there.
not, I got you. I got you. I got you. I would say, ma'am, I don't no, I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't want it. But if she
Hmm.
says this, and I done told you this
And you didn't
before,
shut her down from trying to bless you with
thank you.
$20.
Where you going? Look.
That's
And
what
then
I'm saying, right?
if she said that she gets so animated with this, because I had this happen before back in the day.
Hmm.
I said, no, I don't want this. I don't want this. Sir, please don't do this because you're going to block my blessing. It was laid on my heart to do this for you. That has happened. And I'm going to say, and then
What you gonna? Are you gonna take the 20?
Kane, you know me. I don't like doing that.
So you're
I
gonna
don't like
block her
this.
blessings?
Then I'm going to have to take it. I'll give it to somebody else. I will. I will. Or whatever. And then
I'm just saying,
this is
bro.
so
I'm just
inspiring. I
saying.
hope I notice someone tomorrow like you did. I
Yeah.
have walked away without giving and then regret it later. Thank you for the genuine act of service. We appreciate your riddles, but we just be talking, man. I
Hmm.
promise you, and telling the uncomfortable truth. But
Well, Josh,
you know, yeah,
this is a
go
question.
ahead,
I'm just gonna
yeah,
ask Josh.
go
Do
ahead.
you
Come on,
think?
Josh.
So, Josh, do you think is how should I say this? Do you think that it's a ego when you do give to other people? You know what I mean? Like, do you feel like if you're giving it to them monetary, if you're doing an act of service, maybe cutting the grass or whatever, right? You're doing something for someone else. Do you feel like it's an ego thing to help you out, or you feel like you're doing something else? Maybe because I know that Mitch is saying it's for a blessing in return. You know, but I don't know, what your belief is or whatever. But what do you think about that?
We
That I mean, if you
first
can
of
put it
all,
in
we're
the
not
chat, if you
doing
can
it.
put it in the chat,
Roger
huh?
that. First of all, we're not doing it, Sir Kane.
Hmm.
Just for a blessing in return. I felt compelled to do that. And then I will say
What is this feeling though? What is this
I left
feeling?
this
Talk to
out
me.
that she had some 20s when she was fiddling through. First she was doing it, and then she had some 20s. Even though I saw that came, I went against myself because you came into my head, brother.
No, you ain't got to do nothing I said, man.
Josh, thank you
Yeah,
for your generosity. Roger that, Wonder
yeah.
Woman.
Everybody,
WW.
yeah, generosity.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah. But
Mhm.
see, Kane don't believe. And look, we see this every day, people, regardless of where you're at. Because I thought it was just a Florida thing. People are on the corners every day. You can see the same people. They will
Yeah.
say, I'm a VA vet, or God will bless you and everything. But just imagine you're there for 8 hours, and some people will be there. I mean, last time I was in DC, man, well, not the last time because this time it snowed when we was going for the inauguration.
Yeah.
A person was standing out there when it was snowing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just and so it looked bad. So they was the
Of
people
course,
that would
of course,
raise
of
him
course,
one
we're gonna
down.
make it
They
look bad.
did. They
Of course.
did. Yes, yes, yes. But when people are out there every day, that's their job.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine we can say easily 200 people go by. Let's
Mm-hmm.
say 400 people go by. Out of those 400, 250 give a dollar, just a dollar. And they're doing this 6 days, 7 days a week.
What
That's a
about it, man? What
job.
do you?
That's a
Yes,
job.
of course
That's
it
a
is.
job right there.
Yeah,
Can they work?
begging. Yes.
Can they work? So, I stopped doing that once I stopped doing it, talking with this guy, Kane. But
Yeah,
when a
yeah.
young brother, and I was in Jacksonville, Florida, and I was just getting gas, this gas station, and the brother, he had a True Religion jeans and everything. I saw everything. And he
Mm-hmm.
said, Unc, hey, Unc, or Pops. I didn't like that. He called me Pops. Okay. Hey, Pops. And he had his two sons with him. He had a Little Caesar's pizza. Hey, man, you give me a couple dollars, man. We're going to get us a room and everything. He had the little boys doing it too. I saw him doing everybody that was walking through, but I went in to pay. I looked at him, brother. No, 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 no. I, he and designer, the kids look, they was to the T. But it seemed like he was raising those boys to do what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
To do what he was doing, and that was wrong. So no, because I used to give all the time, every day. But if you're giving every day, at least almost $10 a day, 6 days a week, I'll say 6 days a week or whatever. That's a lot of money that you're just giving. And then we know we could be supporting the drug habits. You don't supposed to judge all that stuff. All that's taken into account. But when you see these individuals, because I saw it once, okay, it changed my perspective. The last time, and I say the last time I was in DC, and I went to a Walmart, and the young lady was walking the parking lots and everything. And she came behind a older lady, and the older lady said, I don't have much money. She gave her, I think, maybe $2. After that lady left, I saw that lady walk over to a guy in a truck, a nice truck, and give him the money. And she kept going, asking other people. We have to be aware of what's going on.
Nobody's gonna look for that.
Yeah, but I
Nobody's
was still there.
Yeah,
So
you happened to be there or whatever, because normally they would just stick it in their bra and keep it moving, right?
keep it
So
moving.
that's what I'm saying. So, but yeah, you stayed there long enough to see what she was gonna do with it. But like I say, what's the point?
Well, you have to be compelled. I won't go against
Where's the
myself.
compel? What tell us?
Look, if
Explain to the
something in me,
congregation.
look,
Explain
okay, I
explain
got you.
to everybody what's compelled.
Okay,
Like what does that feel like within Mitch? Like
okay,
when you're compelled to give money or give whatever
and
assistance
I
or
do it.
whatever.
I
Yeah,
will
I get
do
it.
it.
I get it. So
Okay,
explain to that what that
but
feeling is like.
okay. Yesterday, inside, something was saying, "Pay for her, pay for the items that she have because it was essential items with the three kids. Pay for those items." Then I thought about you, Kane, 100%.
But what
So
do you
the
mean though?
compellment inside. Look, you can't
So you're
explain what's
judging them
inside.
then.
No,
You're
no, 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 no,
judging them.
no. But something
You
told me
said
to
it was
do it.
essential. How do you know it
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
essential?
Kane, I saw
Because you
tissue,
yep,
bread,
judgment,
milk. And we
junk,
all now I don't know if it was
judgment.
milk. Yeah, you can
Uh-huh.
say judgment, but we
Yes.
all have eyes. We all do we not judge then? We all have eyes. We can see. Okay,
You made
it
a
wasn't
judgment on
chips.
that she needed your money.
No, no. Look, you can say I made a judgment, Kane. Okay, it was a judgment then. I didn't listen to myself. Inside, okay, we all have discernment. We could say discernment. They say women have discernment. Men have discernment too. It's something that's inside of you saying, hey, you need to do this, brother. You can say Cain, okay, Cain argument. I can already say, people, oh man, that could be the devil talking to you. I ain't got time for that because I
God don't
know I'm
talk.
doing a deed.
God
Whether it's
doesn't talk though.
received,
Does
whether
God talk to
it's
you?
whether it's received or not, I'm not even going to go into that, Cain. Whether it's received or not, brother, I got to listen to it. Okay. So I did. I still had, but I had to walk out. I couldn't stand by and not listen to myself. I'm having inner conflict of this, but I did. I felt like I done everything properly because I couldn't walk over to her. That's disrespectful. People done been beat, whatever, for that. I approached the guy because there's a guy present. I don't care about him. I did stop. I could have had judgment. Man, what is this dude doing in the car? And she out here getting this and all this stuff. When I walked over, I heard the conversation. I will say that. I approached him. Hey, man, I said everything. I felt okay. I had to
So,
listen to the inner. That's
so
all, brother.
once the money was exchanged,
I turned around and walked away. That's it.
okay. So
Fix your camera.
once the money was exchanged, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes,
Once it
yes.
was exchanged, how did you feel?
I didn't feel, and I can say
Remember, you said at first you was compelled. So you're compelled, even
Yes.
out the door, you still compelled. Then now that you handed 20 over,
I saw him
how did
and
you
I
feel?
stopped. I stopped. I felt like it was what I needed to do. It wasn't a satisfaction or anything. I had to do it. I done it. I got in my vehicle.
Okay,
and
so
left.
if he would have said no, how would that make a difference?
I can't force him. I
No,
can't
but
force it.
yeah,
I
I
can't
know
throw
you
it.
can't force
Then
it.
I would stop. But I did what I needed to do. If he would say, no, brother, you ain't doing that. This is my girl. Or whatever. Okay, I
Then you
appreciate
still
it.
feel compelled, no matter what.
Kane, look, we're human. We do have mind or whatever. Look, if that brother would have said to me, hey, brother, you ain't doing that. You trying to talk to my bro? What's up, bro? Hey, I felt compelled to do this. If you're saying no, I accept that. I turn around and walk away. That's it.
That satisfied you.
It's not about satisfaction. The satisfaction will be in doing what I no, sir. Hey, sir. Hey, sir. Sir. Hey, when I call him sir, he is serious,
It's
bro.
just a question. It's just a question.
Yeah, but I ain't going crazy on you. You ain't gotta do me like that, man. Okay.
I'm just
Hey,
saying.
nah, hey,
Okay, so my situation is, if
go
that
ahead.
comes about, I feel like that was more so the your ego getting stroked for that moment. For that moment.
No.
Now, not to say that happens all the time, but you paid attention to somebody digging in their purse or wallet or whatever and fumbling around, so you feel compelled to give them $20. You could have paid, but you stopped, waited to outside to give it to them, and now you felt okay that the $20 was given to her.
Let me tell you this, sir. This is where you're wrong. This is when I came up. She wasn't counting through no money. It was my inner spirit said, do this.
What
brother.
Spirit, bro? Explain it.
Yeah, I don't have to explain it to you. If
I
you
wanna
know,
know.
you know. It's your discernment. You have things saying to you. Yes, let me tell you something,
is
sir.
deciding what's good and bad.
Look. Let me tell you something. Yes. Okay, you can have discernment. Man, look. Man, I'm finna take this. I'm finna to do this activity or take this trip right now. Just out the blue. Whatever it may be. But some say, man, no, you don't need to do this right now. You don't need to do this right now. You can either choose to listen to what's going on inside or go and say, now forget that, man. I'm going. This is within yourself.
That's a discernment.
Oh, man. Hey, congregation, anybody out there? I said congregation.
I thought discernment was something totally different. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong.
No. Oh, man,
Be
look
wrong,
it up.
bro. I could be wrong.
You,
I thought discernment was determining what's good and what's bad.
What's good and what's bad for you. It could be a good thing or a bad thing to do whatever that you.
No, that's a judgment. That's a judgment. not
Okay,
discernment.
okay, okay. Roger that. Roger that.
What's good for
Okay.
you or what's good for right?
Kane, it could be a good thing or a bad thing to listen to your inner self. You can say, man, I'm finna go with Mitch. Mitch said, man, we finna go to this thing right here. It's gonna be so fun, whatever. But this time, no, it's something about no. I ain't gonna go. I ain't getting in that car. I ain't going with him. Come on now, people. If it's people out there, let us know. Let us know. Hey, what's going on? All
Oh,
right.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. You
we
out
having a
of here?
good time.
Okay, appreciate you joining us. Appreciate you joining us,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. We just talking about a lot of different things or whatever.
Yeah,
But that's it. But we people we get like this all the time. We like to talk. We like to debate.
yeah.
Whether
Let
it's
us let
right
us
or
know what
wrong.
y'all. Yeah, let us know
Yeah,
what y'all think about giving to people that you think that they need it.
yeah.
You don't know if they need it, but you feel compelled because you seen that they are
Look at
groceries
him. I
or
knew he gonna. I know he. Look how he want to paint the picture, people.
but
As my
I'm
dad
painting
would
your
say,
picture. I'm
paint
painting
the
your
picture.
picture. Yes, I'm painting your picture.
No.
So, how do you feel about that? How do you feel if you're in a line at the grocery store, at a Dollar Tree, or wherever, right? And you feel compelled because you looked at their basket and you seen that they had essentials, which is bread, cheese, milk, whatever, right? Eggs, whatever they had in there, you felt compelled because they were in their wallet looking and they looked like they didn't have enough. Or I feel like I could help them out in this situation. They had enough, but I can give them more than enough so they can, you know, how do you feel about doing those type deeds or whatever?
He explained it halfway right, but that's how he do.
Halfway? I think that's what you
That's how he
did.
do. I know. That's
I think
how
that's
he
what you
do.
did.
No, I said before I got there, when I came up, I saw the
What
lady
made
with
you?
the
What
kids.
compelled you? What
It
compelled you?
said I just pay for her
Because
stuff. Pay
yeah.
for her
What?
stuff.
What?
I
What?
did see that it was essential, but pay for her stuff. That's all. Inside, he was saying
What?
pay for her stuff. I thought
Why?
about the conversation that we have so many times.
Yeah.
No, and I said I ain't gonna do it. But then I went against that old Canaanitism, or
Mhm.
whatever, and said, "Hey, man, you don't go against yourself. You just do it, and that's it." And that's what I did. Okay, I
I know
never
it
felt
felt
compelled.
compelled.
Roger
Yeah.
that.
See,
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
Roger that.
Like,
Roger
how
that.
can you be compelled? How can you be compelled to do something without judgment?
King.
You
Everything
gotta
is
judge
a
that
judgment.
person that
Everything. Look,
minute.
we can say that. We can say everything is a judgment, sir.
Mhm.
Everything. You're judging if I'm gonna
If they need
listen.
it. If they need
No,
it.
no, 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 no. No, forget that. You're
Okay.
judging if you're gonna listen to their inner self, whatever's speaking to you at that time. Take it for what it's worth. I'm not even going to go and try to explain that to you. It
Hmm.
doesn't matter if they need it. Maybe me giving makes that person feel seen and help change their day or mood. Hopefully, they will pay it forward to someone else later. Roger that. I got you. I got you. I got you, Scott. Yeah,
Oh,
but look. It's
well.
not about no. You can go
You're
ahead,
helping
and
their
do your
mood.
thing.
You're helping their mood, right?
Forget about the mood point. Forget about the mood point
In
because
their
it can
day.
brighten somebody's day. Look, and
Yeah.
then
But
I'm
what
gonna
does
go
that
to
do to
what you
you
just
though?
said.
What does that do to you?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to this point right there.
Huh?
You so caught up on that word mood. Okay,
Yeah,
look,
because that's what it is.
I feel led all the time, and I give not for ego to have a good feeling. Thank you.
Okay.
We done established that. But
Yeah.
Kane, he's so big on this. He helps me out at time because I was doing it so much. Okay.
Hmm.
But I went through Starbucks line. We love Starbucks in the morning, whatever. This was midday. When I got up there, I got my caramel macchiato, 2 shots of espresso added or whatever. And then they said, "Hey, your bill has already been paid." I said, "What?" They said, "A car before you." I was like, "What? For real?" I said, "Okay. Whatever the next bill is, let me get them too." They said, "Man, it's been 8 people. She said, literally, man, this the 8th time. I said, oh, well, I guess we're gonna rock and roll. And it was what it is, whatever their bill was or whatever. I didn't ask. I just say, hey, I'm gonna get the next ticket. Hopefully we can keep going. I don't know when it stopped, but that's an example of the mood of paying it forward and all of that good stuff. We done seen the movie. If you've seen the movie, but we are out of ego, Kane. We out of ego. Why can't you see that it can be good? It can be upliftment because every time, and I will say this and I admit it, okay? It's the uncomfortable truth. Before, when I used to do this years ago, I started sticking around. Now that is wrong. That is the wrong intention. That is them dopamine hits. No, if you're gonna do something for somebody, you don't need to see the reaction. Now I will admit that, brother. You don't need to see the reaction. You do it and then you leave. When you're looking for a reaction, you're looking for gratification. No, you don't need that. That's all I would say.
So, and I get it. I get it.
Come on, brother.
I know that people like to see the reaction, and
Yeah, some
those
people
who
do.
don't, and people who don't, because this is the thing. If
Go
you're
ahead.
going to do something, this is how I look. If you're
Go
going
ahead.
to do something, even if they didn't accept it, don't like it, cuss you out, whatever, you still should be okay with it. Even though you're
100%.
even though that you're trying to do something good for quote unquote good, because you
Yeah.
think it's good.
Yeah.
You're trying to do something good for them. If they say, man, that's right, you better give me that money and give me more next time if you behind me. If they said that, it shouldn't matter because you felt compelled to give them the money. It shouldn't matter what their reaction is, right?
Yeah.
Their reaction doesn't matter to you, right?
Yeah.
All right. So that's what I'm saying. So
okay, I got you on that,
I
brother.
get it. A lot of people probably wouldn't act like that. They'll thank you. But what if they didn't say thank you?
Man, you still go. Look, if you're gonna do it and be committed to it, you don't care about that. That's not of you. You don't worry about that. You do it and then you go. That's it. Who cares about it? Because I said
A lot of people care about
in the past, I
appreciation for
was
what they
wrong to look for the gratification, to look for a response, brother. It's wrong, man. That's something else. That's dopamine help.
That's what I say. And I
Come
know
on
Miss
now.
Scott was talking about it, but yeah, if you're doing it, do it just because you want to do it, no matter what the reaction you're gonna get.
Yeah. But
No matter what that reaction is.
Yeah. Hey,
you know what?
Hey, I'm gonna change this up, and we need to get a whole lot of topic. We need people to come on in.
Oh,
Open up the floodgates. Roger that.
Change it up. Change it up. That's fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah.
What y'all want to talk about in the comments? Let us know, man. If y'all still on with us or whatever. But I know it's getting late on the East Coast, but maybe on the West Coast.
Oh man, I know it was left 34.
Yeah.
I want to know if anybody planning any trips.
For summer trips.
Soon.
Any
Yeah.
summer trips? Hey, tell me this. If anybody's on here, have y'all been on a Carnival cruise this year?
Kane, but he won't stop, boy.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Has anybody on there?
I never been on a cruise, Kane.
I know you have never been on one, but have you been on one this year or maybe last year? Just recently. You know what I mean? Like, because we've heard we've done a podcast over the new regulations that they implemented back in June or whatever. But have anybody been on a cruise or done a Carnival? I'm just talking about Carnival because that was a new thing with Carnival, not so much with Royal Caribbean and what's the other one? Norwegian and all those.
Oh yeah. Well,
none of those.
They supposed to be better, right?
They're supposed to be upscale. Those are upscale. Carnival is Carnival the ghetto one? I mean, let us know. I don't know. You tell me.
Well, y'all know how Kane at.
That's just a question. What's wrong with me asking? That's all I do is ask.
No, you 100% right.
Yeah, that's all I ask. You know, people, whenever I do this thing and I ask questions, people get into their feelings about me asking or questioning things that they do. I don't know why people do that.
Yeah.
They don't. Nobody wants to challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't know why. I don't know why. So yeah, I just ask questions. That's all I really do. I don't be doing none of that other stuff, y'all. But yeah, what y'all want to talk about?
Oh man,
It's
I,
late.
I
It's
want to go
late.
on a cruise. It's getting late. It's getting late in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
evening, and the
yeah.
sun has went
It's East
down.
Coast. Hey, if we
Yeah.
West Coast, we
Oh yeah,
probably
we'll be
fine. Yeah,
chilling.
yeah, yeah. I heard that um just last night, maybe
What's
around
up?
this time last night,
What's up? What's
there
up?
was a little earthquake off the coast
Mm,
of Russia and caused the tsunami waves to go towards Hawaii and then
Hawaii,
probably a
yeah.
little bit to California too.
Dude, I don't think that was. I think they was talking about 8.8. That's not a little. If it's
Yeah, yeah,
going
yeah.
that far, yeah,
Well, yeah, yeah. Well, but it's causing the wave. That's
yeah,
what they
yeah, yeah, yeah,
tsunami
yeah.
waves. Yeah, yeah. It was a big earthquake under. I think maybe it was underwater or whatever, but it still caused a lot. And
Come up, yeah.
that's kind of crazy just to think about something like that. Like, man, what do you? I mean, you can't really do nothing but try to go to high ground because
Right.
if you live on the beach, woo,
Mm.
Hawaii. I mean, how far can you go inland? I mean, I know they got a mountain there, so I guess
Oh yeah.
you can try
I,
to do that, but oh, jeez.
well, shout out to my brothers and sisters over there in Hawaii, but
Mhm.
I only been to Hawaii once, man. Have you been
Never,
there, bro?
never been there. Never been there.
It's expensive though.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's beautiful, or whatever. But
What do you remember about it? Anything?
hey,
I don't
I was
know. I don't
different.
know anything about
I was a different guy, back then. That was Mitch in the Navy. We don't want to go into that.
it. How old
So
were you?
yeah,
How old were you?
yeah. I was old enough, brother.
Well,
So
yeah, I
yeah,
mean, yes, you're grown. I know because you joined the
yeah.
military.
No,
Yes, you're
I
grown.
was, yeah. I say a young man. I was a young man, young Thundercat. So you know, I wasn't into seeing sights or whatever. I wasn't. That's just laugh out loud. He was having fun. Roger that.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's it. That's all that needs to be said.
No,
So
man,
yeah,
you're so reserved now. At first, you were just
yeah.
spilling your guts, and now,
I was, but
uh,
yeah, I was a wild guy. Plus, I saw my son jumped on, so yeah, but he wasn't my son back then. Yeah, so yeah, yeah, okay. We got what you laughing for? Let's tell the truth. Come on,
I
people.
did not know that. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
That's why I
But it's
think
all
say
good.
that talking had to switch gears. I'll put
Hey,
it back in third right quick.
yeah,
Slow this thing
yeah.
down.
But shout out, shout out to everybody.
Mhm. Yeah.
They look like spam over there. Come on now. Oh yeah, they know. Hey,
Oh yeah.
hey, we got to
OJ,
get right now. Come on.
OJ laughing at you.
Yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and
Yeah.
please, people, I would say this, please check out our shorts channel,
Yeah.
Crimson Brothers Shorts,
Yeah.
because we have a lot of just good shorts. Just
Mhm.
Kane comes up with I come up with a few, but Kane comes up with a lot of questions that's thought provoking.
Yeah.
That's thought provoking. Check us out,
Crimson
please, on
Brawl
that
Short.
Crimson Bros Shorts,
Yeah,
and
Crimson
then
Brawl Shorts is on
like
YouTube. It's on
and
YouTube.
share. That's it, because look, we see so many YouTube channels out there, podcasts and everything.
Mhm.
We come with different topics that we think about, topics, that some of the topics, there's current events,
Mhm.
but some good topics,
Yeah.
to make you think. That's it. To have a conversation. And sometimes people get upset. They argue about these conversations,
Yeah.
One that's up and coming is what was the one about religion that it said about sin?
Oh,
Come on.
yeah.
I'm just giving them a precursor, Kane.
Precursor.
That's all.
So I said, Jesus did die for everybody's sin, right? That's why I said, is there any sin that was left out? And then he was like, no, it's for all of them. I said, well, is there a sin if you don't believe? Because you ain't going to heaven if you don't believe, right? That's what I was thinking. I was like, is there a sin? So we have recorded this or whatever, and
Yeah, but
it'll come out.
don't
It'll
give
come
it
out.
all. Don't
Yeah,
give it all.
yeah. But we was
What?
just talking about it. I was like, is it a sin to not believe then? Because you're not, you know, you can't come up into heaven's gates if you don't believe.
Mhm.
So did he die? He didn't die for that one because that's not clear. Because anything else you did, or doing can be cleared, but if you don't believe, you ain't going nowhere. That's what I was asking him,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
he was, I
Those
don't
are
know what he
interesting.
said some things too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He don't listen to me. But anyway, it's just interesting. So we come with different topics, people. We just want to get out there. Yeah. How often do you do live chats? These are really
Man,
great. Hey,
oh
ring
man, appreciate you,
hey,
Josh.
JR.
Man.
JR is the
We-
man.
Oh man, we
Yeah.
try to do these things. Not we haven't done it very often. We need to be on the
Spontaneous.
schedule. Yes, yes. And
We gotta
today
be on
was a
the schedule.
spontaneous. I'm gonna tell you what happened today, Josh. We was
Go ahead.
recording. We was recording. We had like 3 or 4 episodes down or whatever. And I said, man, let's do it live right now. So we started, Mitch and put the thumbnail together and everything. So I said, man, let's just do it. Let's just go and do it. See who jumps on here, whatever, right? And I'm glad you jumped on. You was available because we never
Yeah,
know
yeah.
when people are available to talk and do these things or whatever. So we just kind of sporadically do it. I hope to do it more though. Definitely, Josh.
Yeah, maybe we will start doing scheduling them regularly. But you know what? Kane just said that. But look at God. Roger that. Uh he he said that, but I was thinking it earlier. We were going over conversations, what we're gonna do, but I was driving around and all that stuff today, and then trying to do some research for the things that we're gonna talk about. And I was like, man, it might be cool to go live. And once he said it, that was confirmation enough for me. That was
You didn't have to
confirmation
ask.
enough
Yeah,
for
you didn't
me,
have to
brother.
ask.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that was my inner self. So I don't know if it was right. According to Kane, you can't listen to. That wasn't discernment. I don't know.
Man.
What you guys? How about Hulk Hogan? Hey, thank
Oh,
man. And
okay.
people passing, he shouldn't be. He shouldn't be honored because of his past. Hey, let me tell you something. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah, that's a
The
good one right there.
Kane and
That's a good one.
JJ, thank you, thank you. I'm so serious about saying that. Look, I'm gonna tell you something or whatever.
Mhm.
Hulk Hogan, he changed some lives, a little people or whatever.
Oh,
Was you a Hulk maniac? It
oh.
might have been a persona,
Mhm.
but brought joy and enjoyment to a lot of people. Those racist comments, I think that was way, way back in the day when his daughter was trying to do a little rap, whatever type career and all this stuff. And
Mhm.
I'm talking about, I think, black people, you
Mhm.
know, wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
But
And
when people
yeah, he
died,
probably he probably was thinking YNs right today
Kane, look,
because
let me
we
tell you
would say
something.
that to our daughters.
Look. Stop trying
I'm
to
just saying.
justify. Okay,
I'm
but
just
stop just
saying
bringing up YNs all the time. Stop, Kane,
because we
please.
know what that is though.
Yeah, look. It doesn't matter. It could have been a
It's a
good
difference
change.
between black folks and YNs, man. Right?
Yeah.
That's a big
Look,
difference.
wait.
You gotta
Stop.
let the people know.
We're gonna talk. Yeah, we will get into that subject too, but we talking about Hulk Hogan. Okay.
Okay.
So with his passing, man, the joy and enlightenment he had with so many thousands of people, probably millions. I'll say that. Uh, that's when it was WWF, I believe, World Wrestling Federation. Man, I'm not gonna bring up that old stuff. That's like, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it alone. When people bring up the good things about Dr. Martin Luther King, and then they bring up the stuff about his past with other people, I don't like that. I think it's distasteful, disingenuous, all of that things. I just concentrate on the good things that happen. You know, I'm not worried about the racist thing. Did he die a racist? Do you know? No, we don't. Not even going to attempt to judge. Not even going to attempt to. He brought a lot of entertainment, especially when I was young and everybody else. So no, or whatever. No, I'm not even think about any racist things or whatever. People like bringing up the dirt on individuals, the baggage. He's dead and gone. What else can we do? What else can you do to that individual? He's not breathing anymore. I see Hulk Hogan is tearing off that shirt. Are you a Hulkamaniac, brother? Come on. And that's it. Now we'll leave it at that or whatever. Think about if you passed away and all they could bring about it was the bad things that you do, the misdeeds that you might have said. That was years ago. His mind could have been unchanged. We don't know. That's it. And Kane, you can say something or whatever about
No,
this.
so the thing is, and I agree with you. Yeah, he dead and gone. He's gone. He's gone. It's over. It's over, right? Yeah. What good does it do to say anything that maybe is past? Guarantee he may have changed, just like you said. And if I pass and people say the same thing, I'm like, for one, I wouldn't care. And he
Don't talk
probably
about my boy Kane. Nope.
yeah,
I'll be, hey,
nah,
nah.
I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
But the thing is, even though I don't care about what other people say and the portrayal or legacy or whatever, right? You always, and this happens at a lot of funerals too. People want to, you always want to talk about the good things that that they did throughout their life. You know what I mean? You're not talking about all the bad things and all other things that he may have done or whatever, or things you didn't like. What's the point of that? You know what I mean? Like, what are you gaining out of that? You want everybody to know that? You want everybody to live with the fact that you know something else that nobody else knew about them? Or maybe somebody knew about them, but nobody thought about that at that particular moment. But you want to bring that up? That's crazy to me. That's how I look at it.
Right,
So
right.
I wouldn't even go that route at all.
But
At all. Because we do it just us. Just us when we have a family member that died. You'll
come
see people
on.
get up there and
Come
talk
on.
bad and say all these different things or whatever. You know what I mean? You haven't seen that
Kane.
at funerals when you've seen this. Now, I mean, people are doing it online and all of that. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Kane, and you just said something that we all know that maybe you've been. I've attended so many funerals. My dad was a minister, but of people who we know was just wrong, that was
Mhm.
out there in the world, in the life.
Yeah.
And you got to come up and people, family members say good things, but we know this individual did dirt.
Yeah.
I mean, real dirt.
Yeah.
And maybe died doing dirt, but they
Yeah.
will say great things about him
Yeah.
and everything. It's about how you want to remember that person
Yeah.
or whatever. That's
I
it.
agree. I agree. You don't
That's
have to
it.
say
Come on.
all other things. If it comes
But
up
thank
in
you
other
because I thought about that.
conversations,
I
yeah,
thought about that earlier. So I'm glad JJ
yeah, say
I
something
don't
about it.
got the numbers 1-8, but
Yeah,
said something
yeah,
about it.
1-8.
Think,
Yeah. Hmm.
Roger that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Definitely.
hey, and JJ, where you from? Where you coming from? Where you from? People shout out where you from or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely. Where
yeah.
you
I
where you
appreciate
at? Where you
bringing that.
checking in from? You West Coast or
Yeah,
you
yeah.
overseas? We had Australia on here earlier, right?
Yes, yes.
Australia.
Shout
Yeah,
out.
she was into it too, man. Yeah, it
Hey,
was good.
born in New Zealand. Hey, shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which the Crimson Bros may be now
Hmm.
gonna be making a trip to New Zealand. We're gonna check out Arizona. I plan to do that too, with my sons,
Hmm.
going to Arizona, because I just want to see. And people, we talked about, doing things, with the Crimson Bros, we always go in overseas somewhere, but it's so
Yeah,
many places in the States that you may have never been,
yeah,
that's worth checking out.
yeah, yeah.
So, hey, this James, hey, Roger that. Okay, that's what's up. He in Alabama. I work with.
Hey.
I know that. That's his handle. That's what's up. And you know what, hey Jay, I'm gonna tell you this. I talked about you earlier, bro, because he's one of my brothers. He a movie watcher. He always informed me about the good movies that's out there
Yeah.
to
Okay.
watch
What we
or
was talking
whatever.
about
Yeah.
earlier.
Oh
Okay. Yeah.
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 Cause I think he done seen Superman maybe twice or whatever. So I may have to go see it just because he said, hey, Mitch, it's worth seeing.
Oh yeah.
It's worth checking out or whatever.
That's what's up.
So,
That's what's up. Yeah.
oh
Appreciate it,
yeah,
JJ.
yeah. That's what's
Definitely
up.
joining us,
Yeah.
man. We like Josh. If Josh still on, man, I don't know the next time we're gonna do this.
Yeah, but
I
we
hope
might
to
have to
do it.
start scheduling. Yeah,
Yeah,
Kane, we might
I
have to
need
start
to.
scheduling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need to. I don't know if you want to do once a week or something. I don't know, once every other week or whatever. You just gotta let me know it was legendary.
He said it was legendary. Hey,
Superman.
JJ.
Oh, Jay, it was legendary
Hey,
Superman.
Jay. Man, JJ, actually, he got me to go see Sinners. I think he might have saw it 3 times, but I really liked the movie. I wish I could have seen it again. Watching
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four. This, hey,
Man,
okay. That's what I like about my dog. Yes, sir. That's
that's
what I'm
what's up.
talking
That's
about.
what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's
yeah, yeah, man.
up.
People, I don't know. Do people still go to the movies like they used to back in the?
No,
I
they
know.
don't. They don't.
Let me tell you something, Kane and
Not
JJ. You
overall.
probably know, and everybody,
Mhm.
man. You can go to the movies and take one person with you. You get one big bucket of popcorn, 2 drinks, and if you get one sweet, you might be out of $65, brother. It is no joke now. I'm telling you the truth.
That's why people ain't
Hey,
going there.
yeah, a lot of hidden messages.
Oh.
You hear that? You see that?
Uh-huh.
Yes, a
Yeah.
lot of hidden messages. But the movies this
Yeah.
day and time, oh yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, forget the back in the day when we used to spend $20 and you got you and your date, you know. Oh no,
The
no.
reason why? Well, think about the reason
Talk
why
to it.
that they would have to raise the prices. For one, there's not a lot of people going. It's not
Yeah.
selling out. So
Unless it's a
I,
blockbuster, which they make no more.
yeah. So since it's not selling out, how do you think they're gonna get the money to run the facility, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like how are they able to keep the lights on with if the popcorn is cheap, everything else is cheap, and they not even filling the seats. You know what I mean?
That's why people, I don't know
What?
what y'all do. Hey, you go with your girl. Hey.
Well, I'm waiting for the
I
what?
gotta go
Finish
by
the statement.
myself. A lot, to be honest, very relaxing. See, we talked about that. You missed it
Yeah.
earlier. It
Hmm.
is relaxing. I buy my tickets through the government I ain't know they had a government program.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
know anything about that.
But look, I have to look into that. You have to hit me up later on that. But hey, you go with your girl. Hey, bring your bag. I might have some crystal burgers and a Lord's fry. We got. I remember back in the day when I was young, Mama had that brown bag. That's when you could bring brown bags. She'll pop all the popcorn. Me and my brothers and sisters will go to the movies or whatever.
Mhm.
That's how we used to do it. Today, hey, you gotta have a
You don't
job.
do that now?
What? No,
You don't bring nothing in,
oh, my
Bring
girls
bring
do.
your little satchel.
No, I don't bring a stash. I ain't got no fanny pack, Kane. Don't be trying to hate. My girl bring her. Hey, she know. Hey, if she in town, we coming. Hey, girl. She's like, what you doing? Why you going to Crystals when we going to finna go to the movies? That's why I told you to bring your purse. Okay.
For sure, for sure.
It would be awesome to see more people join your live chats. Feel like
Mhm.
we all just hanging out, and it's so positive. Something we all need more in this world. Hey,
Oh,
there
appreciate
you
it,
are.
appreciate it, Josh.
Straight up,
Appreciate
straight
it.
up, straight up.
Yeah,
We do.
definitely, man.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
definitely
yeah,
need to
yeah,
get more
yeah, yeah.
people. Yeah, get it out there, man. We
No,
be trying.
yeah,
We be definitely trying.
that's it. Yeah, that's
She got
it.
some nachos and she ain't the
I took a girl
one.
one
She
time.
didn't
She
brand those nachos like $10.
hey, and then hey, well, hold on. You got to take her out to eat too. Hold on now, hey.
Hey, look nowadays at the movie theater, you can go get you a little beer, a
Oh,
little
hey,
wine.
y'all
You
look.
get
Let me
you a
tell you
little.
something.
You
No,
can
no,
get
no,
you
no.
a little Hennessy or whatever you be.
I've never done that. Never participated in the
They
states. But let me
got
tell
it.
you something.
They got
Let
it
me tell you
there.
something. If y'all remember, this was how long was Forrest Gump when it came out?
Oh
I don't
man.
know how many years it's been. I'm
Mhm.
older, cat. I was in Haifa, Israel. Okay, love anybody that's been to Haifa, Israel, they will tell you it was the bomb. Okay, so meaning it was nice people. Okay, me and this girl. Oh man, oh my goodness, she was beautiful. Oh man, she was so beautiful. All the ships came in. It was like 7 ships, descended. Oh, I think it was USS Shenandoah. But this girl was beautiful. And we was, hey, I met her out in town. Hey, let's go to the movies, because we was there for a couple of days. Man, we went to the movies, and this where I think, and this was back in 90, maybe 95, 94. And you could pick the movie theater and they serve alcohol. If you want, I was like, this is crazy. You can
Mm-hmm.
drink beer in the theater. In the 90s, they wasn't doing that in the States.
Oh no, they
All this
definitely wasn't
stuff
doing that.
is, this was back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Man, let me see. Maybe what shit was I on? I might have the year wrong. Maybe 2000. I don't know if they was doing it in 2000 or whatever. But the point is, we got beers. I didn't even like beer, but the girls like, I want some beers. Yeah. Oh my goodness. It was a beautiful thing. And we was watching Forrest Gump, brother.
Mm-hmm.
You might have been in school, at high school
Yeah,
still, Kate. I don't know.
I might have been
Hey,
as
hey,
old as you are,
hey,
old as
hey,
dirt
it don't
around
matter.
here.
Hey, but I know after that, yes, yes. Oh my goodness. Oh man, she was a beautiful young lady. Oh
Mhm.
man, she was older than me. I
Mhm.
think in Atlanta. I think you can do that now. Okay. Well, I don't know if they're doing it here in Montgomery, but it's a lot of when I was in DC. Oh, it was movie theaters that they had alcohol there.
Yeah, they do. They do. They do. The
That's
first time
crazy though.
the first time I experienced it was probably 20
What?
where I seen alcohol. It was 2014, bro. It
Oh,
wasn't,
where were you at? What state was you in?
dude. It wasn't in the States. I was in Germany.
Oh, see, we was all overseas. See,
Yeah,
it's
I
so
was in Germany
wild
at the
that
time.
overseas
Yeah,
they do things totally different.
that's the first time, and that's the first time. I'm gonna tell you this too. That was the first time that I ever had to have assigned seats.
Oh, see,
They didn't. They didn't. They
come
when I
on,
went
man.
to a movie in you can look at the English version of a movie there over there. So when I went to the movies and the dude told me, pick a seat. I said, pick a seat, and he turned the thing around and I had to pick where I want to sit on the thing and tell him. I was like, what? This ain't no this ain't no concert or something. What are we doing? And usually
Hey,
at the movies, you find an open seat. That's what you do, right? That's how it was
yeah,
all the time. But that
yeah.
was the first time, and then now that's all they do now. You have
Hey,
to find
yeah,
it's
bro,
assigned seats.
dude. When I tell you, and it's cool, right? When I
Mhm.
was in Dubai and I went to the movie, and it's so wild because Dubai is unlike other places in the Middle East. They let you have a lot of you can worship different religions there. It's awesome. I went to see the Passions of Christ in Dubai
Mhm.
and picked my seat. It
Mhm.
was so wild to me. Dude, this was back in 2000, 2003.
Mhm.
That's where I saw they actually played that. That's a Muslim nation and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Like I said, the king at the time was just Dubai is a different place in the Middle East where people can drink. You still got to be responsible, very responsible, because
True.
if you're
True.
acting any type of inebriated walking, you can get
Mhm.
arrested.
True. True. True.
But
True.
it's a lot of liberties that they don't have there in Dubai that they don't have in other places. But that's where I saw it, and it was cool.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
cool.
remember picking my seat, and I was like, "Oh, what? Oh, okay, that's what's up too.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's so different. Even delivering food, we have Uber and stuff. When I was
Mhm.
in Bahrain, 2000, man, yeah, 3, because I ended up going to Dubai. But man, Food Ruckin was the restaurant. People in Bahrain might know the place. That's when I fell in love with lamb chops. Lamb chops and KFC. I
Oh
called them so
Lord,
much they knew my
Lord.
voice. Hey, Miss Joe. They already know I want 5 chicken thighs and French fries. That was it for KFC. And
Mhm,
then for the Ruckin, I would get my lamb chops
mhm.
and whatever came with the lamb chops. Yeah, but they would a guy with a motorcycle, he come to the place, you buzz him up, he bring it to your door. They
Yeah.
was doing that. They've been doing that for years before we wouldn't have
But that was because of the company had a delivery service. Kind of like pizza in the United States. Every pizza place had a delivery service.
well, yep, yep, yep,
Yep, you
yep,
had
yep.
somebody
They
that
had
was
been
that
doing
worked
it,
for them.
yeah. For
Yeah.
all the
Yeah. Yeah.
restaurants, you could call somebody to deliver you something from McDonald's. This was back in the day
Oh, okay.
before all of these uh we say Instacart,
Yeah.
um all the Uber,
Yeah, Uber Eats,
Uber Eats and
DoorDash.
all that.
DoorDash.
Yes, they was doing that way back in the day because maybe terrain, people didn't want to go out, but they employed people,
And that's probably
you know.
where
Oh
Uber
man.
Eats
Oh
and
yeah.
DoorDash and
Well, oh
and
yeah, all of that
Grubhub,
came
all
from
I bet you they probably got that idea from them because
from
somebody went
overseas.
over there. So yeah,
Oh yeah,
somebody was
yeah,
over
yeah, yeah,
there
yeah,
and
yeah.
said, "Man, we should have this in the states," and that's
Hey,
probably where it came from.
and it's
Even
so
though you were
lucrative.
experiencing it so young, but you didn't think about it.
Oh
You ain't
no,
think,
no,
yeah,
I
you ain't
young
think about it. It's
undercat,
like,
I was just thinking about crazy stuff,
yeah,
Gotta get your life right, people. Come on. Yeah, it can't be always about the girls and
yeah,
the boys for the young ladies. Come on now.
true, true, true.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah,
true. That's
yeah,
true.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah, yeah. Well, we
Good stuff.
definitely appreciate people coming on and
Yeah.
and chatting with us and just being around. Just
Oh yeah. Oh
share
yeah.
us, What's going on in y'all mind? Do y'all have any trips planned? And
Oh, maybe some people
what
already been on trips. So
yeah,
already.
oh well, where did you go?
Yeah.
What did you do? Was you inside the United States? Do you have your passport, people? I will say this: people, get your passport. You deserve, and I think people will appreciate United States if you travel outside of it. If you travel outside, you will appreciate where we stay. People can feel like they oppress and all these different things, especially the new generation.
hmm
Go overseas somewhere and see how people live. You will be thankful. That's just the truth. That's
True.
just the
True.
truth. That's just the truth. That's all. You know,
That is true. That is true, bro.
take it from.
You turn your mic off.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I'm back.
I don't know. I don't know why you
They
did
was
that.
they was they was trying to silence me. They was trying to silence me. I don't know who it was,
I like,
but
what
they
is he
was
doing?
trying to silence
He
the
just
brother.
he just hit the off button. I was
Yeah,
like, what
yeah,
is that
yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah, yeah. People, I just been grinding. Man, no trips, but I have my. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Keep grinding, but you
Yep. Keep going.
deserve to go somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Straight up.
You gotta get a
So,
stamp in there, man. You gotta get some stamps in
yeah,
there.
yeah. You deserve to go. What
Save
would
up,
be a good
whatever.
first trip? Kane, since we done been in a couple of places,
Yeah.
you know.
Depends on what you want. What you
Yeah,
want to
hey,
do,
hey, yeah, hey.
James.
Okay, that's enough.
James. James.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
What you want
yeah.
to do?
James a good guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Hey, depends
do
on
you
what
want
you
to
want,
see
bro.
like something, like because you got the Caribbean down there. That's so usually people start off with the
Yeah.
Caribbean, right? Bahamas and Jamaica and DR, all those places like that. That's usually where people start
Oh,
off, and
DR
then
wouldn't be bad. Definitely wouldn't be
yeah,
bad
yeah,
because the American dollar does well there.
yeah.
You
But
can
then
sell
if you want
stuff.
to, kind of go a little more south and go to, different parts of Mexico and
Oh, yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
yeah, Costa Rica,
Colombia.
yeah, Colombia
You gotta
too.
be careful.
Colombia.
Look. It depends on brother what you're trying to do now. Medellin is the bomb, but you gotta be careful. That's it.
Yeah,
Everywhere you go, people, men and women, you gotta be careful
yeah.
because people not playing games anymore.
Mhm.
I love that I was born in America.
Is what you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely,
You
definitely.
know, is it since he said that, is it a privilege to be born
Oh,
in the US?
I know we did a short on that one. We did a short on that one. Yes, of course it is.
I
My
think it
brother
is.
and I just got back from riding our bikes from Germany to Croatia.
Come on.
What? What?
We
What
slept in
part of
campgrounds.
Germany? What part? I was in Germany. I didn't go to Croatia.
Hey,
I want to go to
yes.
Croatia. What part of Germany were you
We would
in?
do that
Because I was
together.
in, I was in I was in the army, but I was stationed in Kaderbach, which is in Ansbach, Germany. That's in Bavaria, down in the south part. But where were you at in Germany? Man, that's what's up. That's what's up. He
Hey,
probably was
Kane, you
down there
got
in
root.
Munich or something. I don't know. Maybe he was down. I don't know. Guarantee. That's
And
what's up.
and where was okay? I've been to Mexico. Hey, oh, hey, I've been there. Okay,
You been to Haiti?
but they are all cruises. I
Oh,
want to do a resort. Oh, do
okay,
it.
okay,
You
okay.
will love it. It's all inclusive. You know, that's what you're gonna have to do. But I'm gonna say, I want you to travel out. You don't stay in just a resort because it's all good. You need to see uh the areas where people shop and stuff, and then I love bartering when I go out there.
Hmm.
So just don't stay on a resort, but it's
Yeah.
good, all the drinks and everything, and then it's a different clientele. But once you get out them gates, what you find a good cab driver that's going to be there to take you wherever or whatever,
It's
and
to
then you
see,
can actually
just to
experience.
engulf yourself in the culture. You will
And,
respect it a whole lot
and,
more.
and what do we
That's what
do?
we do.
Everywhere we
Oh,
go
yeah.
Airbnb, because Kane say, man, I like want to be with the people. I want to be just on the resort.
Nope.
I usually, when I go without him, I go to resorts, but
Hmm.
with him, we go Airbnb, and man, we have a good time.
Oh
I
yeah,
think it's
we got.
Jamaica. I was in Airbnb, but
Hmm.
yeah, but yeah, it's different when you have somebody else with you and you're doing
Hmm.
an Airbnb and you with the people.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
it's a different
Yep.
experiences. It's
Yeah, I
lovely.
love it. I love it,
It's
man.
sad.
You know,
Yeah.
and we walking around the block. We in
Oh, yeah.
whatever the community is, and going to their little stores and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yes.
I buy from their store. I don't want to stay
And
at
they
no
see it.
Hilton.
They,
I don't want to
hey,
stay at no
yeah.
Marriott. I don't want to stay at none of that stuff. I want to stay right
Ah,
there. If I'm gonna stay in the hotel, I want the hotel to be a local hotel. That's what I did when I went to Costa Rica.
yeah.
When I
Yeah,
went to
yeah,
Costa
yeah.
Rica, yeah, I stayed in a local hotel, and it's totally different. I mean, but it still was nice, though. I'm telling you, definitely.
Mm. I probably plan a trip with my homies, so I have some people watching my back. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey, and
that's good.
that's good. That's good because you gotta be aware. We'll say because we go out, we we see everything.
Hmm.
It's good to have somebody with you. And
Yeah,
somebody got to be good,
yeah,
Somebody got to be cognizant of what's going on
of course, of course.
around because
Hmm.
everybody's doing stuff.
Of
We
course.
started in Munich. Yeah. We
Yeah.
had trouble finding campgrounds in Croatia because many of them, hey, I knew it was campgrounds. First time we weren't allowed in because of
Because of
dress.
dress
Well,
code,
dress
yeah.
code, take it off.
On the
That's
bike,
old Mitch. Old Mitch would say, take it off. We riding the bikes.
ride the bike.
Old Mitch would get, I'm just saying, we being truthful. Okay, old Mitch, I'm down with it. Yes, but that's so funny and it's so wild, people. We'll talk about it because overseas they just don't view uh topless beaches, uh
Yeah,
or being naked places
yeah.
the same as we do in the
No,
States,
they don't. They
And
don't.
I can tell you, when I went to my first nudist beach as a young guy or whatever, I was really like, oh my goodness, wow, wow, wow. People be out there with their families. I'm gonna just
Yeah,
let you know.
yeah.
And then I'm gonna tell you, after so many people topless or whatever, man, you get used to it. Okay.
Hmm.
I mean, it might take a little time,
Hmm.
depending on you. You get used to it. Like,
Yeah,
it's nothing.
yeah,
But in the
yeah. That.
States, we
Where was you
go a
at
little
when you
crazy.
went there? Which
My first
state?
nudist
Yeah,
beach,
beach.
I think I was stationed in Italy.
Italy. Okay.
Then, yeah, Sigonella.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause I was in.
Shout out to Terramina. Shout
Uh,
out to Terramina. A lot of the stars go to Terramina up on the
The
top of the
mountain.
mountain, but then they have a beach down there and stop this and all that
Okay.
stuff. Yeah, yeah.
I had went to Barcelona, and that's where they had the
Woo! Yeah,
Queen.
I was in
Yeah,
Barcelona.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I was like,
Hey,
man, look at that. What is going on
hey, that's right after the Dream Team. Hey, this back in the day. See, yeah.
here? So yeah, man, that's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, but we just
Because over in Germany, I'm gonna tell you this. This is crazy. I'm gonna give you my story of Germany. First noticing this stuff, Josh. So guaranteed, I went to my people that I was stationed with. They're like, hey man, we're gonna go to a indoor water park. I was like, cool, let's do it. Let's do it. So we go to this indoor water park, and it was nice because it was like dead of winter, but when you go in there, it's a different feeling. So I'll go to the water park, and we pay, and then now I'm just looking for the male's locker room.
what's up? Yeah, I don't know
They
if I know
say,
this story.
hey, no, you know this. So I'm looking for. I said, well, where's the males? He said, all we have is locker room and family locker room. I was like, really? So I go into the locker room, and there's all people in there. You can bring your family in the regular locker room if you want to. So I seen a family. As soon as I got to find a little locker that I can get the little key out of and put the little wristlet around my wrist so I can have a little key to the locker.
Yep.
So and I'm going in there and I see a whole family in there and they butt naked. The mama, the daddy, and the kids. I said, "Oh my god!" I said, "What is going?"
Yeah, it's
I said,
nothing.
I had to turn. I said, "Man." I said, where am I supposed to be at? I don't even know where I'm supposed to be. Am I in the right place? They was like, yes, this is how we do it. Or what I was, oh man.
Yeah.
So I was like, and they had no problem. They're fine because they have the little spas that you can go, nude or whatever into the different areas in the spa or whatever. But when I first did that, I said, ah. So then, you get used to it because you engulf yourself in the culture. That's what we did.
That's
That's
it.
exactly what you do, right? You just engulf yourself in the culture. So it's nothing to be in there, and then there's a family or there's a lady by herself, and she's nude, and she's changing, you're changing. Nobody's looking at one another. Everybody's just going about their business, doing their thing, because it's not a big thing. We just, I guess you would say, sexualize
We over
nudity,
sexualize in the
over
States.
sexualize
Yeah, yeah,
nudity in the States, but
yeah, yeah,
over in Europe, no, no, not at
yeah.
all, not at
That's
all.
just the truth. Roger that.
I'm telling you, man.
Hey,
I just thought it was so
yeah.
crazy. I'm telling you,
Hey,
I thought it was
man.
so crazy to be a part of that. And then, when I'm at the water park, I'm having a great time. It was fun or whatever. It's just that initial culture, shock,
The
right?
shock. That's
Mhm.
it. That's
That's all
it.
it is.
Yeah.
That's
But
all
I
it is.
promise you, if they introduce it more places as far
Yeah.
as topless or whatever,
Hmm.
oh, it might be crazy. Like who would have ever thought, Kane
Hmm.
and family, that it would be legal to smoke marijuana places, and you
Hmm.
would think that it would go crazy, but we see that it's not even going crazy.
Yeah.
It's not going crazy. So having maybe a topless beach or whatever, the initial shock of people, you know,
Yeah.
because we see people now.
I
Come on,
agree. I
now
agree with
we
that.
see award shows. We see people on the beach. They halfway nude right now.
Yeah.
They having shirts with areolas showing and all that stuff.
Hmm.
Come on now,
Yeah.
is
They
to
one
be
step away.
more.
They
Yeah,
teeter
come on, they
tottering
one
right there.
step away, man.
Yeah.
But
So
I
that.
promise you guys, if
Mhm.
you see it and man, you just keep seeing it. Man, another one. Okay, it's a freckle right there. Whatever.
Mhm.
It's nothing. You get accustomed to it. Is
Yeah.
it right or wrong? You decide. Okay, that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. I don't think it's. I think it'll be a culture shock. I just hope that if we were to do it here in the states or whatever, that nobody, those creeps won't be
Yeah,
a part of
that's
it
it.
because there are people that are creeps
No,
and
it is
that's
a hundred
yeah.
percent,
Yeah,
a
because
hundred percent.
even at that indoor water park that I went to, one of the girls that was part of our crew, she said she went to the nude part. So you can go to the nude part and just be in their heated pool, but you got to be nude. You can't have anything on. And she seen some other guy kind of staring at him you know, playing with himself. So that
No,
right there, so that she told me that I was like, what? It's like, yeah, I had to tell the other people, and then yeah, it was a local or whatever from Germany or whatever, but still, there are going to be those creeps. That's the thing. There's going to
yeah,
be those creeps. So, and once you get past those, then
yeah.
yeah, you'll be
We
fine.
we'll rip
We
them
we
out.
can do the same thing here, but it's that initial shock, getting past those creeps. And I think we can probably pull off something like that too, and it's
Yeah,
not overly sexualized being nude. You know what I mean?
and they have legalized, I think, nudist camps and stuff. If
Yeah,
you're into
but
that and all that stuff, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Yeah,
but that's those are sanctioned places. You got to be a certain age. You got to this and that and this. They have all these different places. But I'm just saying, there's not a section. You don't have to be a certain age. This is how we do it. You
yeah,
have
yeah,
to,
yeah, yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
It's different. And
no,
then I'll ask y'all, uh, do you think, as far as drinking, in the states and overseas, both of us have experience where the drinking age is younger. People drink, I would say in Italy when I was there, it's nothing for the younger people, 16, they might have a drink of wine with their family,
yeah,
and it's okay at dinner time or whenever. But in the States, and they didn't get drunk. If they stayed close to a base, a military base, then they didn't almost, at least the young people, would adapt to the culture of what we were doing. We wasn't drinking just to be cordial. We was drinking to turn up
hmm,
and turn out, you know.
yeah.
But could that work in the States as far as just having a glass of wine, we say vino, with the family? I think that's frowned
Uh,
upon.
Um, maybe if it's with the family, but a lot of times we don't do anything like that with our family. You know what I mean?
Do families still eat together?
Well, I don't know. You talking about like a Sunday dinner?
Yeah, no, 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 Kane. No, I'm not saying I appreciate that, JJ.
Hmm.
But do families still have dinner together
You
if
talking
their
about?
schedules align?
Uh-huh.
Like olden days. The olden days. Hey,
Yeah.
we going to the. I remember when it wouldn't be regular, but sometimes I don't know, once every 2 months or whatever. Because I had a big family.
Hmm.
Hey, we would get together and eat breakfast together, all of us. And it was kind of cool. And
Hmm.
even if you didn't want to, you getting up,
Yeah.
especially mama done cook those bacon, grits, and eggs and toast and everything. And daddy was there, you know. Oh yeah. We all eating
So,
together. Do
so,
families
so
still do that?
I don't think they. I don't think they do. I think there's too many. The reason why they don't is because there's too many distractions out there now. It's too
Well,
many. Like when we were younger, the only distraction what probably was the TV, and nobody, you can just say,
oh
"No,
yeah.
ain't nobody turn no TV on. Y'all get in here and get in this kitchen and let's eat." And that
Oh
was
yeah.
it. What distractions did you have? You may have a video game, something you may, but then
Kane, not
not
me.
everybody had that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what distract? We got all kind of cell phones
Oh,
and
you wouldn't be able.
tablets and
No.
computers. All of
Okay.
that's going on nowadays. They have a lot of distractions. So there's nobody that's. I guarantee you, the average family is not all sitting at the table eating together. I mean,
Well, I'm gonna tell you what,
what?
you know, ain't no cell phones. Hey. I mean, now that we're older or whatever, you ain't gonna have no cell phone going on. It's family time. We
Mhm.
gonna okay, you gonna eat?
But they would have to been trained that. These
Yeah,
new parents would have to been trained to do that.
yeah.
But if they wasn't trained to do that, then they're gonna be on their cell phone too.
Well, if grandmama 38 around here, hold on.
Yeah,
That's a
grandma
problem.
38,
Hey,
mama 18.
oh, you know what? You know what? I went out with some friends the other day,
Hmm.
and I was so surprised to meet a couple of ladies. They was out with their daughters, man.
Why? That happens a lot.
Oh, it does. So that was just new to me. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Being out at a bar type club
Yeah, I see
environment,
that all the time. I see that
I'm
all
like,
the
oh, for real?
time.
Out with their
Yeah,
daughters, just okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah. That's
yeah.
common. That's common.
Oh, I see. I didn't
Now,
know.
now, what would be not common is to see father and daughter out.
No, ain't no,
That's what
no.
I'm saying. But
Hey,
mother and
no,
daughter, yes, yes.
no.
You
What
see
about
that all
father
the
and
time.
son? Would you? Oh, no, men, do we do that? Cause I no.
Well, we don't go out to the places that you're talking about. We don't go out
Yeah,
to no
a
bars with
bar or
them.
whatever.
No, we may do activities where we may go, hunting or go, shooting or something, or go,
Yeah,
different
massage.
activities like that. We may,
Yeah.
go golfing with them or play ball with them or, those type of activities. But you're saying going to a bar and sit down and talk and drink? No.
Yeah.
That's what women do. Women get together and brunch
Yeah. Well,
and
we
and
don't.
sit
Yeah.
and yap about whatever
He
and
said,
talk about.
yeah.
Yeah,
He
well,
said,
that's what they do
yeah.
though. Yeah,
Mm,
that's what they do. So I mean, ain't nothing. I ain't saying nothing wrong with it, but that's their thing or whatever. So, but
mm.
yeah. But man, we don't. Do you go to brunch? Yeah. The only
Brunch.
time men go to brunch is
It's
because a
when a
woman.
woman, yay,
Yeah,
come on. We men,
um,
that's just a true thing right there. Hey,
men don't go to no
what are you
brunch.
talking about brunch? Hey,
Yeah,
I get up when I get up.
yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to go. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
about
that
the
don't
only
mean I
time.
gotta talk to everybody. I'm
You
finna
ain't gonna
eat.
see a group of guys at brunch. You're not gonna see that.
Nah,
Getting
nah.
mimosas. Hey, come on, brother. Let's go.
You know what I used to do in Afghanistan? Hey, since we could
Ah,
have alcohol, man, on
mhm,
Sundays, my
mhm.
crew or whatever, guys, I was like, man, we finna do mimosa on Sundays. They sold champagne, but it was non-alcoholic, with orange juice. And it ended up being our little tradition, man. I mean, for real, that's about what we did.
Yeah.
Or that near beer.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The near beer.
We're making them hungry. Hey, you better stop talking about food. We already know. Mitch loves to
I'm
eat.
trying to diet. Hear
Ah,
you. I hear you. I'll tell you this. I got a story about the drinking
what's up?
overseas, in the war zone. So, so I'm over there in Iraq. There was this guy that he was a civilian that worked over there on the base, but he can get you whatever you
Okay,
wanted,
stop.
right?
Hey,
Yes, he
wait,
did.
wait. I don't want you
Yes,
to
he did. I
incriminate.
did not know this because I'm medical over there, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
and he came through, and I took care of him or whatever, and he said whatever I could do for you, Sergeant. I was like, okay, well,
yeah.
he said I can get you anything, you name it. I said, you sure? I said, can you give me some alcohol? He said, yeah, I get what you want.
See,
I,
yes,
I was
tight.
like, can you get some crown? That's why I did something
That's
simple.
specific. That's real specific. I'm gonna charge
Yeah,
you a little bit.
yeah.
Keep going. What do you
But
say?
he was like, he said, yeah. I said, how do you do this? And he told me how he does it. He knows
Kane, come
somebody. This
on
is
now.
what he does. This is what he does because it's a dry country or whatever, right? So you're not
100%.
supposed to have none of that. So he had somebody from the States send over, like, if it's like whiskey or something like that, replace the tea bottles, like Lipton tea and Nest tea or whatever. Refill those bottles up with the alcohol and then ship it that way. So because you can send that stuff to like a care package. That's what he would have them send them like a care package. And then if it was clear, like any vodkas or anything like that, then he would have in water bottles, and they just be little miniature bottles or whatever. And he would send that, and then he was like, "Yeah, here you go," or whatever. I said, "Man, that's what I'm talking about, bro. You got me." He had me hooked up too. Had me
Kane.
hooked up. I hooked him up. He hooked me up. I was like, man. And when you over there, and we was over there for a year or so, I was like, man, once you have a little bit Oh my God.
They can't. Okay, you better stop, boy. Hey, you don't supposed to be disclosing this. And I say my little
It's
one
already
story.
happened now.
Yeah, I know. We done. But look, over in Afghanistan, hey man.
I see. There you go. You got
And
one.
well, I knew the plug, and I
Uh-huh.
was a different guy or whatever. And man, all I would say is, I wish I had a water bottle. A water bottle, just a simple little water bottle.
Mm-hmm.
A vodka that'll run you maybe $100, $75, or whatever.
I wasn't
And
paying no money like that.
oh man, hey,
I wasn't.
look, you. That's why I said you was being specific.
Yeah.
If you talking about something specific, then you might get charged enough. And you run across so many people, so many contractors,
Yeah.
or whatever
Yeah.
that's going, or whatever on R&R. And
Yeah.
you right, people will send stuff in Listerine bottles.
Yep.
And man, if you haven't had a drink in
Mm.
6 months and that stuff come to you,
Woo.
man, I'm telling you the craziest things. And then,
Yeah.
but I
Yes.
know we would use, you know, um alcohol for the locals to get intel. People don't. It's so many things that people just don't know what was going on over
Oh, they
there
don't. They
and
don't. They
how they
don't.
got. I mean, you would
They
never
don't.
know
They
and
don't.
never understand, fellas. I
Mm-mm.
gotta get up early, so I'm gonna hit the sack.
All
I
right.
say thanks for sharing the good vibes. I'm subscribed, and I'm hoping you do more of these. Please keep it up.
I appreciate it,
Hey, we
Josh.
appreciate
Appreciate
you,
it.
Josh, because you was
Man,
here, man.
man, you stay
That's what's
with us
up. You
too,
be
bro.
safe, man. Be
Yeah, thank
blessed.
you. Yeah, man, for sure. Put the
Yeah.
notification bell on whenever so they can
Yes.
let you know for sure.
And let your people know. Share it. Yeah. But
Mm,
man, yeah, so I was with the plug or whatever.
mhm.
And back then I really liked the taste of that, of the nectar of pretty much anything or
Mm,
whatever. Because you couldn't get it,
yeah,
man, it'll be parties, different place in a hooch or whatever, the Connex boxes. You know where we used to
yeah,
live.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Only certain people could go
Mm,
because it was going to be flowing. But you might have to work the next day or whatever at
mhm.
different times. So, oh yeah, it was crazy over there. You
They
would just be
probably had some of
surprised.
that, but I didn't even hang around. I had my one little guy, and I had a
Oh
refrigerator in
no,
my and, because I had my own little spot because I had my own little clinic, so I was
yeah,
doing my own thing, so nobody
right.
ain't bothered me. I had mine in my little.
That's
I
enough.
ain't yeah.
I can't reveal everything, but
And-
that's enough, Kane. That is enough. I'm gonna hold you where you at now. I'm gonna hold you where you at, brother.
That's
Hey,
what's up.
but
That's what's up.
it just be surprised at what can be
Mhm.
smuggled in, because you talking about a dry area, and then
Yeah,
in a war zone too.
yeah.
So it was different.
But you know what was still interesting too? They
What's that?
on the Army's birthday. They had strategically let us Army's birthday and Super Bowl. Them 2 times. That's the only 2 times. They
What?
let us drink a beer.
What?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
Okay, so during the Super
I don't
Bowl,
remember
during
that.
the Super Bowl, during the Super Bowl, we can go to the DFAC. They give you one beer for the first half and one beer starting the second half. And then that's it. That's all you get. And you had to they write your name down and you got so they looking at everything because they only got so many and you had to drink everything and drink it all right there in the defect. You can't walk out with the thing, so because you're throwing
Mm.
away your cans right there in the defect and you can have
And
2
defect is the eating facilities where
yes,
we
yes,
eat
yes.
people. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that's where we eat every day or whatever for breakfast, lunch, and dinner
They was
or whatever.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Some of them defects, man, you eat some different food, man.
Oh man.
Oh man, them defect was the bomb.
Friday surf and turf.
Ooh-wee. Hey man. And then it was so crazy because I was like, the Army doing this? Man,
Mm-hmm.
you get ice cream and
Everything.
all of that stuff. I was like, what is
Yes.
this, man?
Yes. You eat good, bro.
Hey, if you don't exercise and be walking, you can
Uh-huh.
gain some weight.
Yeah.
We in a war zone, but if I'm not talking about one of the fobs, where that's out in the mountains or whatever. The defect, a base area where you at that might have 4. I think we had 4
See, y'all
defects.
was a big player. I had a.
Oh, yeah, we was
I'm
big.
just a fob.
Oh,
I'm on
oh,
the fob. Yeah, we had
yeah.
one. We
No,
had one that everybody had to go to.
yeah, man.
It
And
was
man,
24/7 though, but you know.
oh my goodness. And then you meet your little friend. Hey,
hmm
what you want? I'm gonna go ahead and get some food for us. Sneak her
hmm
in back into the little hooch or wherever you're
Yeah.
staying at.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's crazy if y'all didn't
Yeah,
know, some of you
yeah.
guys when it comes to the
Just
military, they
back
have
in the
like
day.
these little different little compartments. I'm not compartments, but they try to separate the males and the females, when it comes to where you
Hey,
stay at.
hey, because you get in the Air Force, they couldn't go into nobody's
Yeah.
uh area. I mean, oh man, it was
Oh yeah.
oh
Mhm.
look, that'll be a whole nother segment, man.
Yeah, we gotta talk
Going back
about that.
reminiscing over that.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah, we gotta
just
talk
shout
about
out to everybody that joined us and that stayed with us and
it. Yes.
everything. It was good, successful.
Yeah.
Hey, meeting JR.
Yeah. Oh
Just
yeah.
spreading the good news, the message. That's what's up.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Well, look, do you have anything else for him?
Hey, they ain't ready. But JJ, you are the man. You are my man. That's my movie was. He let me know what's going on. He let me know what's going on and
That's
everything.
what's
So
up.
I
That's what's
appreciate
up.
that a lot. You know what I mean?
Guarantee, guarantee. Well, if
Yeah.
you ain't got nothing, I ain't got nothing, man. Hey, we gotta go ahead and let them go. Anything else?
Yeah. Oh no, I gotta make me an oxtail sandwich real quick.
Ooh. You go ahead and do your thing.
No, we finna get on a diet soon or whatever. Start working out. Hey, let's go.
For sure. Hey, baby.
Do something, people.
For
Let's
sure.
go.